the point of spending all that money on your shoes if you're not going to keep them clean long enough to get your money's worth? Practice safe stunting and go to crepprotect.com and get your shoes some protection. Also, make sure to follow us on Instagram at the _podcast. You can follow us on Twitter at the sneaker, or just look up the Sneakerbox Show. And you can find us on Facebook at the Sneakerbox Podcast. And if you'd like to talk to us live on the show, you can call us at toll-free 888-799-5267. Let's get right into it. We got our Sneakerbox Fab 5 releases from the previous week.
The Fab Five.
Fab Five.
The Fab Five.
The Fab Five.
The Fab Five.
Top five, top five, top five.
I saw it in my dreams. 5, 5, 5.
That's what's up. All right, number 5. What no? Whose video is that? Whose phone is that?
Why are you looking at me?
Is it me? Who's it? Somebody going live right now, like, oh, you? Oh, like I hear myself. All right, so number 5, we have the Reebok Shaq Attack OG Orlando Magic. Unfortunately, and I don't know why this happened, but they released in Europe only so far. Shaq played for the Orlando Magic in the NBA last time I checked. That was here in the U.S. Why they came out in Europe before they came out here, I don't know. But I cannot wait for these to come out, and hopefully they made a size 15 because I haven't seen a 15 yet.
They probably ain't make nothing under 13.
It's just ironic, though. Like, if they come out with a Shaq shoe and it only goes up to a size run over 13, it's just kind of ironic. Like, Shaq, one of the biggest players ever in the league.
They used to have 15s in the ones at Kmart, so
no.
I doubt that they would. Yes, they did.
No, I'm saying, why would you bring that up? As if I'm going to go to Kmart and go pick them up.
Ain't that where they were selling them?
No, not these.
I know.
You talking about like the
Look, he getting real serious. Like, I don't shop at Kmart
right.
for shoes.
I get paper towels.
I'm just saying, any kid nowadays probably thinking about Kmart shoes.
Oh, no. That's why, let me specify Reebok Shaq Attack.
Reebok Shaq Attack.
Yeah. Not that Kmart stuff that y'all used to getting. Number 4.
Oh.
Ooh.
Shots.
Ooh.
Yeah, I ain't saying y'all. I'm just saying whoever.
In Shaq's defense, he said he wanted to make shoes affordable for
That's
everybody.
cool. That is cool.
That was like, what was that? Starberry shoes? You guys remember those?
Yeah, but here's the thing about Starberry, though. I respect Starberry because he didn't actually try to mimic somebody else's shoes and throw his logo on it.
But
Like,
he just tried.
I feel like they
tried to just bash Jordan altogether. Said his shoes were made in the same factory as Jordan's.
oh yeah, that's a whole other subject.
What store was it that they carried them in? I don't even know.
Wasn't it Stephen Barry's for a while?
Yep, that's what it was.
Is there Stephen Barry's anywhere?
I was about to say.
I missed that store. They had the greatest T-shirts.
I remember my mama took me and all my sisters to that store one year and got us all coats. She almost got.
I thought this story was deeper than what
I know. I thought it was this heartwarming story.
You don't understand. Stephen Barry's coats was not. Man, she almost got me jumped. That coat went all the way to the floor.
Oh, there's one in Ann Arbor still.
In 7th grade.
What mall? Oh, he's looking that up.
It's not Brightwood, though.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Misinformation from White Ranger. Shout out to White Ranger for misinforming us. Get me geeked up for like a hot second. Number 4, we have the Sneakers and Stuff Special Edition Adidas D-Rose 7 Prime Knit. I like those. Definitely dope. I think he wore them recently, too, in the game. Against who, I don't know, because I don't watch Knick games.
Look, we know you like them. They're on the top.
Let's see. Here you go. Don't start that. There you go. You shooting shots already? Already. We like 10 minutes into the show, and she's already pew pew.
Okay, I'm going to hold off for a minute.
No. Number 3, we have the Air Jordan Retro 9 OG Black, White, True Red, otherwise known.
What the hell?
Oh, that's me. Otherwise known as everybody's phones is just going haywire.
No, we looking at.
I think my phones ate some Skittles.
No, we talking about number 3. Why is it number 3?
Well, you see number 1.
He got another one.
You see number 1, and you'll feel better. But they calling these the Space Jams, even though these came out before Space Jam. So whatever.
I mean, I understand. Here's my problem with this. I had a discussion with my store, but he was kind of pissed about it. I was like, look, bro, I understand why they called him Space Jam because he wore him in the movie and practiced during the game. But the problem with Nike and Jordan brand is when they first released them, they didn't call them Space Jam. They just called them the Playoff 9s or White, Black, and True Red 9s. Then when it's time to market the whole Space Jam collection, that's when you're going to try to throw the name on there and it's too late.
Right.
So I don't have a problem with it, but it's just like, if you're going to do this, you should have did it way before.
I agree.
Why would they even be called the Playoff 9?
I mean, that's how they used to play the color. Even with the Team Jordan, was it Jumpman 1 or 2s, the black and white colors? They used to call it the playoff.
But it was mostly black with the white.
Yeah, his playoff shoes were mostly black.
this is mostly white with black, so
So-
that's why I didn't understand why they would call it the playoff. But the Chicago, I can see.
Oh, also didn't Pippen wore them in the playoffs though?
And so did B.J. Armstrong, but
Yeah.
but
We know Mike did
never
wear
wore 'em,
we.
so
That's
it
what I'm
doesn't.
saying.
He
It's
wore them
just-
when he
it's
was
a little
practicing.
different.
He wore them when he
Yeah.
was practicing. It's a lot of pics of him
We
practicing.
talking about practice.
I'm talking about practice. So he worked out in the
Wait,
nines a
what?
lot.
Iverson, you hello.
She don't get it.
Never mind.
I didn't
Never
get it. I
mind.
missed it. I'm
my
sorry.
God.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Jumping. But no, you know what's funny though? Like I thought, because I was gonna pass on these and come back and get them because I figured the in between. What came out last week? The threes came out, even though people was complaining about that. And then you got the Space Jams coming out next week. So I figured because they sandwiched it between those shoes, they might be sitting on the shelves and be readily available.
People were on them.
Yeah, you're right. They was on them. So I was just kind of like,
I still got 30 pair at my store.
y'all got a 15?
Boy, you up in Ann Arbor.
So
Y'all got a 15 still? Y'all got size 15?
no, we got 14.
Oh, man, see, that ain't helping me none. So yeah, they ended up flying off the shelves and stuff. So I, kind of surprised. How was the quality? Who got them? I know you got them, right? How was the quality on them?
The only problem I have with them is the Jumpman on the left shoe. All of the other releases, it was facing towards the toe.
Right.
On the left shoe, on the adult, it's facing towards the heel. But on, was it the infant?
Yeah,
Infinite
the
Tyler.
infant.
They're facing the right way. The
Okay.
correct way is the OG.
Why did they change that up?
And if they want to make the shoe supposedly as much like the OG as possible, but they make all of the OG and the other retros prior to this remastered one just like the OG, except for the Nike Air on the insole.
Right.
Why would they change that Jumpman? But they've done that on the previous releases of the 9.
Right.
Since 2012, I believe.
My only problem was the tongue kind of looked pre-dingy a little bit already. Like I like the
Oh, a
shoe.
little
still,
yellowish?
Yeah, it just look a little off. Like, but I like it still. I still got it. But
You can even see the tumbled leather in it, and it looks a lot better than the Countdown pack. I didn't get the 2010 version of it, but it looks a lot better than the Countdown pack. So
No, I mean, I like them. It's a clean shoe. Like I said, I thought I was going to have time to get them, but obviously I was wrong. So, hopefully I can go back.
Too busy getting them slam dunks.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Sneaker Legends. Once again, they're out here finding unicorns. Number 2. I love these. And it's actually, see, why?
See, what the hell, bro?
Why? These are hard.
here's my thing: you gonna put last week, you gonna put the LeBron Soldiers as the ugly shoe of the week. Then you gonna. Put
I didn't have an
this
ugly shoe of the week last week.
It said on a piece of paper. Then this shoe,
Where?
You
this shoe
tried
should
to
not been
because it
above
was
the
called
retro nine.
Ohio State. So then you.
That was a joke. Jesus
Then
Christ.
this shoe.
I even said it
I have
because
no
of the
problem with
name.
this shoe, but it shouldn't be this high. D Rose shoe shouldn't be on the list. This should drop down some. Another shoe could have went here.
I can't wait to see
No.
number 1.
No. These let me say the shoe first. The Adidas EQT Support ADV Prime Knit White Black. These go hard. I'm sorry. Like, actually, it was 3 EQTs that came out this week. They easily could have made this list, but I didn't want to make it all
that looked
one
like
shoe.
it looked like a low rider in the back, man. It looked like it won't even stay up.
Dude, these shoes are
on your
nice.
heel, man.
These shoes, see, every week,
I
every
told
week.
them that.
Them
I
should
go,
be a sandal.
Wait.
Cut the toe out.
I told Caesar, I said, this is a good looking shoe, but I don't know about your foot in it. Is what I
Yeah,
got.
well,
Yeah,
so
he'd have to cut the toe and the heel out.
See.
It's just not.
That's what I was about to say. Like, when you make this list, do you like envision yourself wearing like a size 9 or 10?
No, I don't look at myself wearing them. I just think, okay, is this shoe dope?
That shit
Yes.
is horrible, bro.
How is it horrible? It is
it's
not horrible.
but I would have
It's
put it
not
at
horrible.
5
It
and
look
bumped
like-
those
It is
other ones
not
up.
horrible.
It looked like
Let's see
not
the back
horrible.
of it again.
It looked like
Let's see the back.
Adidas version of a Presto.
Look at that.
Of a what?
It don't look
Presto.
like it would stay on your foot.
Nah, these look better than the Presto.
They don't look better than
this.
no Presto.
Well, this shoe came out in 94. Prestos came out in 98. So if anything, it could be the other way around. But I have no problem with this shoe. I mean,
Dropping
I don't-
it should
knowledge.
be that's high on the list.
That's what I'm saying. I would have put it at
Look.
5.
Hey,
and
I
the
look-
other ones
Hey,
up a
Ranger,
little
you
bit.
got some tape? I think we need to divide the table.
It's
It's
always
divided. We need
Why
to
is it
She
divided?
she just toggle back and forth.
I go
dang,
with the
what?
right side.
See?
Hold up. What
So
size-
she's the
Jumpman,
tiebreaker
What
there.
size we on right now? The table's kind of awkward shape.
It's an oval, right?
It's an oval, so.
She said she's toggling to the right.
Last time I was over there, so it was easy to be left and right. So we on the.
Oh my goodness, y'all on the same side.
I know,
mean,
but
It's this way.
it's
I don't know. I don't know how you can have beef with this shoe. You said this shoe was ugly. Now that's just ridiculous.
That's attractive.
That's just ridiculous.
Well, I wouldn't cut the grass.
Let's get to
in
number
that
one.
shit.
All right, let's get to number one. Let's make these
So-
dudes happy. There you happy now? You happy now? The Soulfly Special Edition Air Jordan Retro 16. Art Basel.
That
There you
was
go.
crazy.
I will say this is probably one of the cleanest all-white shoes I've seen. And I'm
Yes, sir.
Very, very, very.
And I like the fact that the shroud can like flip inside out.
I can't wear that shoe.
I was about to say, are you okay?
I
with
wouldn't
that
wear
pink?
this out,
That's a
but
girl.
I wondered,
That's a
did
girl
this made
shoe,
me
man.
think. Did
That's
the,
not
did
a
the trophy
girl
move?
no.
You didn't get JV's approval.
No.
I wouldn't wear the reverse pink shroud, but I would.
But you
definitely
could do
rock
it with
those.
the-
Yes, I would kill those.
These like some, I don't want to say South Beach, but
It's a Miami
It's
color.
Miami.
yeah. That's,
Like
that's what I'm
Miami
saying,
Vice
right.
color.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
where it's
That
so fly,
teal, white,
Right.
so flies in Miami.
Miami.
right. So that's what I'm saying. So I mean, I got why they did it this way. These
They
are
look
dope.
like a South Beach 16.
Yeah, that's what I would call it. I mean, most people used to the black base, other than the white base, but
These is
still,
dope. Those are dope. I like
these
them.
dope in the mug.
Super dope.
Beautiful. You ain't feeling them, JB?
Hey man, they might just pop up at G-SNKS. You never know.
I'm surprised they haven't already.
JB, it's the colors for you?
It's the colors.
Yeah, I know the color's not for me. No,
Okay.
I wouldn't wear that shoe.
I'm
I
telling
wouldn't
you,
wear it.
these shoes will get rocked. Let them come out
But
here
would
in
you
Michigan.
display it though? Would you put it in the basement?
No.
Oh,
I wouldn't
Right.
either.
that's
Whoa.
one shoe.
Whoa.
That's one shoe that won't
Whoa.
make the basement.
What?
Wow.
Wow,
That's saying a
that's
lot.
strong.
All right, let me give you a choice. If you had to choose between these and the
Or
fly
the fly,
swatters.
fly swatters, I was about to say.
I would rock them fly swatters.
Oh my God.
No.
I can't agree with you, Joe.
Oh, man.
No.
Oh my God. Sneaker girl.
That's why the culture is what the culture is.
No,
I
that's just-
don't like them. I wouldn't wear these shoes.
Is it just
Period.
Is it
I'm
just the
surprised you
pink?
didn't blow the whistle again.
I know.
I'm
Just
not
the
even
pink.
doing
Just
off the
the pink.
collab
Just the
now. I'm
pink.
just talking about
Right. The collab has nothing to do
Nah.
with it.
the shoe though.
It's a
I would
clean
have
shoe.
them customized.
To what?
To not
I
be
would
pink.
take that pink out of there.
No.
But I wouldn't even waste my
I'll put it
time
like
buying them
this.
because I don't.
I'm not usually a big fan of pink on there too, but it's kind of like Easter. Like a little bit of
It's
it.
subtle though.
Yes, I'm saying a little bit of it. I don't have a
It
problem
ain't
with.
subtle if you reverse that shroud.
That's my point. I wouldn't do it.
Reverse
I wouldn't
And then
reverse
when you wear
it.
pants with it, you ain't gonna see the pink at all.
I'm just saying, if you're a girl, I can see you doing
It
that.
got a little hint of it on the outsole. Come on now.
But who's saying that though? You can't see the
When you
outs-
walk.
No,
the out- I mean, unless they underneath you.
Okay,
It ain't no pink underneath.
That's teal underneath. It's only on the shroud. That's where you see the pink. Like you ain't even gotta wear the shroud. Like so, if you took the shroud off, you could wear. 'em.
Go back up to the pic without the shroud.
Was it below?
Was there
below.
one with
Yeah, I
that?
think it was one.
Below.
Below, I'm looking for it.
Oh,
Okay, there
yeah.
you go. See, it's
Ain't
teal
no
right
pink at
there.
all. Ain't no pink
Oh,
over there at all.
without the shroud.
So just take the shroud off.
It's just
But it
shroud.
don't look right without
But
the
now
shroud.
it's not. Okay.
I like
wear yours
mine
without
with
the
the
shroud,
shroud. No, mine broke in New York.
So you wore it without the shroud.
Because it broke. So I would break this one on purpose, right? I just
You wore
break
this
it on
without the
purpose.
shroud though. You still
Pull out your
wore-
scissors and be like, "Oops."
Nah, I wouldn't. I'm not interested in that shoe.
Man, your 16.
Oh my God. Oh my
You
goodness.
didn't expect that, did you?
I'm telling you, man. Who owns SoFly? Michael Jordan's brother-in-law.
I don't care who on. Mike can own.
Yep,
I don't
yep.
care.
He rolling over in his grave right now.
Keep rolling, bro.
Whoa.
Dang.
Damn.
You blowing the whistle on him too?
I thought he was still alive.
I know. I was just being funny. But yeah, man. I don't know. We could argue about that one all day, but I think they dope. I don't. What you think, Haas? Big Haas from Sneaker Legends is in the house.
No.
No?
No.
My man.
I
No.
would jump on this one,
My
man.
man.
Oh
Fly
my goodness.
swatters, no.
Oh my goodness.
Give me them fly swatters.
You serious?
Yes, sir.
All right, let me ask you this, because Big Haas, he agrees with me on this. These are the top three.
Top threes.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
man. Okay.
Wait.
Bye-bye.
Whoa. Hold on.
Now that's to blow that damn whistle.
Wait a
bro.
minute. Wait.
Blow
Wait,
that damn whistle, bro. What you say?
I said them are the top three.
Top three
Cut
ones?
his mic off for about 5 minutes.
Top 3 ones?
Bruh, you said these over the top three?
Easily. Easily.
Guru? That's your
Easily.
side of the table. Guru?
Easily.
Hold on.
Let's hear
Okay.
Guru's-
Now I
let's
see
hear
what you're
Guru's
saying.
drop.
Now I see what you're saying. You saying top 3 ones or those?
Yes.
I'll probably go with those.
Your bond has been broken.
What are you arguing
Put
about?
him on your side.
You're right.
You're right.
Trade.
Claim him off waivers.
I'll probably go with those.
You said you're not even gonna train him. You're just gonna cut him, and then I gotta pick him up.
I'll pay the rest of his contract. Get him out of here.
I'm excited for this.
Hey, as long
ugly
as I get
shoe.
my check.
I'm saying.
You gonna get your check.
As long as I get
One
my
last
check.
check. then
Guru.
You get the step.
Oh, you can't trade me like that. We still got work left on this contract.
This is the only
Wait a minute. I know you. You're Kareem
This is the
Abdul-Jabbar.
reason why I'm picking these over the top threes
Oh,
because of
everybody picking them.
no,
What
I'm
about you?
finna
No, sir. These are disgusting. I'm gonna have to go jumping on this one, man.
Oh my god.
okay, but my thing is when you wear this 16, it doesn't look like any of the 16. You wear the top three, it looks like the Chicago or Black Toe. So there's no really individuality with the shoe. So that's why I'm picking this one. The model wise, the one over the 16, but
No, if we talking models, yeah, I like the ones over
colorway,
16.
but this color, but the top three
I'm
looks
not
just
even
like,
talking models.
We
I'm just
talking
looking at-
shoe to
That's
shoe.
what I'm
Shoe to
telling you.
shoe.
That's what I'm telling you. I'm picking this one because it has more individuality
You're
than the top
picking the
three.
16. Okay.
Yeah, these are cleaner.
That's
I'm
why,
sorry.
that's why I love the coaching, man. We all love different stuff.
That's what makes the culture the way it
I
is.
ain't good.
That was
Then
a
we don't got
good-
no hype beast
that
here.
was a
Cause
good-
they so fly. So
that
fly
was
over
a-
top.
Because they limited.
Really so fly?
That was a good summary, Jumpman. Way to bring it back together.
Right.
He
So
said,
Jumpman, you just saying you want to wear no shoe with pink in it.
No,
Yeah, no.
I don't even wear no clothes.
So
with
Michael
pink
Jordan,
on.
Oh, hell
Michael
no.
Jordan can hit a game winner and some retro A's that had white and pink on them. Give them to you. You wouldn't take them in the basement.
No,
What?
no. I don't do the pink thing. Fuchsia, none of that. None of that.
Oh my goodness, man.
None of that.
Infrared.
That's almost pink too. That's
No, it's
pink
not.
cousin, man.
No, it's not. No, it's not. No,
You
it's
talking about the color?
It's about
infrared is not anywhere close to that.
Oh, come on, man.
Infrared.
Come on, man.
No.
That's
Infrared is a hot chew away.
That's
new,
just-
the new
infrared,
But it's a chew away from this. It's a
infrared.
chew- a chew-
Infrared is Pink's like half sister. Like
But it's not his sister.
they
He ain't hit that.
They got
girl.
the same mama.
they already got the same mother.
Pink is a
Different daddy,
sister.
but the daddy is different.
Okay.
All right, this is something I think we can all agree on. The ugliest release of the week. Oh man, I gotta hear that. Man, y'all gonna love this. My God,
What?
Reebok Instapump Fury
Yeah, Rudolph.
Grinch. Rudolph,
Grinch. It's
that's
Grinch.
Rudolph if his carcass was laying there for like 3 weeks and
That's
the
the
gang
Grinch.
like gangrene and mold. This shoe is
What the hell
trash.
is that?
I don't know. I want somebody to. I dare somebody to defend this shoe.
It reminds me of the Gremlin.
Somebody defend this. Anybody?
I'll try to.
Oh, okay. I
The
love to hear
only way
this.
I can defend this is comparing it to like the SBs, like the 3
Oh, the ones that you just.
Yeah, the ones that
See.
I got, but no. But other than that, this shoe is as worse as it
This
can
is
get.
hideous, dude.
One-
I'm
Do you
sorry.
think like they designed it for somebody to wear, or they were just like, "This would be cool if we just put some stuff on
I
there"?
think
but like, I don't think
they were
people
banking
wanna wear it.
on the colorway itself to do well, but this is just one, the shoe's terrible. Two, the Insta Fury, it's a hard colorway to dress up at night.
Jumpman's phone ate some Skittles before the show.
Man, y'all done got me so pissed off with that damn shoe.
Oh, you thought he spilled the
Spilled his
You first person I seen did the do.
Oh my goodness. His phone just going crazy right now. His phone just refuses to get quiet. All right, there you go. Oh my God. Oh, no, we
Same today.
done threw him off with those 16s. Yeah, these Instapumps, man. Like, and I like a few pair of the Instapumps. Like you said, I agree with you. It's kind of hard to. I don't know. I guess it's kind of hard to color block this shoe, but I don't even know where they tried on this. I don't know. Whoever designed the shoe, I don't know how they kept their
I
job.
think it was just a theme shoe, man. They was just going.
Come on,
with
man.
the theme. Where did it release?
This
at?
ain't the first time somebody made a Grinch or a Christmas shoe.
Where did it release at?
Hopefully not here. I don't know.
I just think one that
Reebok.com.
fur just made it look even ugly. If you take the fur off and just let the color block
Yeah,
it,
they
it
just got
just
like a
look
green
decent.
nubuck or
It just
something.
look like neutral, but that fur is just like.
How much do these cost?
$200.
200. Oh hell no, man. What? Okay, man. Reebok, y'all should be ashamed of yourselves. It'd be funny though. Remember we did that story last week and they were giving free shoes to the people that birthday New Balance. It would be
think they was
hilarious if
giving,
they gave these shoes away. Cause I burn these too. Also, some ugly honorable mentions. This isn't so much ugly. It's just kind of like what? The Nike Air Huarache Mid Premium Watermelon. I'm just not feeling that at all. Like I don't know. I don't know what they were trying to I know what they're trying to do with it. It's just not
I just
executed
think
good.
it's like if it's snowing or raining, I would wear it. Just drape my jeans.
This
over it,
colorway, though?
I would wear that one. Not proudly, but I
Oh,
would wear
he said not proudly.
But like a purple shoe is raining, like like girls wear duck boots. Like that's how I would wear them like that.
I mean, I could see like if they had like an all black pair, which I think they do. I would rock these, like for that same reason. But
Once you go black, it's hard to go back.
It is.
What happens is white guys, you guys don't dance.
Yeah, that's true. White guys can't dance. But this shoe, this colorway though, I just can't do.
You all right?
We just got some sponsors. Not losing, right?
White guy. Justin Timberlake can dance.
Okay, he's the outlier. He's the exception. Also,
NSYNC, Backstreet Boys, they were.
Backstreet Boys.
they had,
Who else?
I was not.
but they had a black dance instructor, so he worked with them for years.
Didn't Justin Bieber dance?
These shoes, they're not so much ugly. It's just this outsole or this midsole. I'm sorry, the Boost midsole is just throwing it off
You
for
can't
me.
even throw the boost in cage in there. Under Armour mention, you can't do that.
Well, I can't. I just did.
Why can't
The Adidas Ultra Boost Uncaged Trace Cargo.
You hate Adidas. So.
I know, yeah, right. It don't matter what I put up there. He's gonna hate it regardless. Nah, this it's just the orange midsole that's throwing it off for me.
Man,
Maybe
that boost.
that's
look
too
like,
much orange.
That boost look like a box of nerds. Straight up, bro. It ain't nothing sweet about that boost. It's terrible.
Man, I like everything about that midsole. That midsole is it's too much orange, man. I'm sorry. They need to do something else with that. Maybe if
That's the only one though. Like, they have other colorways, but
yeah, maybe if the orange is like right here or like right here on the hip. God, everybody's phone. I'm gonna turn my phone off right
We gonna
now.
have to start over.
I know. Jeez. Oh wow. Okay. So
You would
yeah.
never respond to your text message on air.
No, I don't. I just like
He was
ignore
like,
them.
"Oh wow."
No, I saw his text and I'm like, oh, okay, well, sorry. But yeah, this orange midsole, I just can't. I can't get with it. That's just too much, man. Sometimes less is more. Also, man, random piece of overpriced bullshit.
Now, in a desperate attempt to fill 24 hours of programming, here's some bullshit that happened somewhere today. We've got some footage here of the bullshit, which began just after 3 o'clock this afternoon.
We got the Nike HyperAdapt 1.0. That might be this is the term useless technology. This is it.
Ooh, you about to get
No, because the technology.
piss some
Let
people
me state my case. One, take away the fact that it's self laces. This shoe is shit. There's nothing visually appealing about this shoe.
It light up.
I just said. No, I don't.
Little kids be like, but it light up.
Right.
It light up.
That's not enough. That's not $700. That is not right. Like this is get past that. Secondly, let's be real. This shoe is pretty much if you just too lazy to tie your own laces. For $720, I would tie my laces. Thank you. I am not paying that much money
just
for
hope-
no shoe.
$760 with tax.
Right.
Yeah. I hope that it got to be some extra stuff. Like it should vibrate your foot.
Is that worth $700?
Hell yeah.
No.
You mean like
No.
massage?
No.
You mean
Like,
massage?
yeah.
Like, who
That's
bought
what
this
I
shoe?
mean.
And then the resale, I think the resale price is like $3,000 on eBay. Got it here somewhere. Yeah, $3,000. Like this shoe. I mean, if you got them for free,
I'm
then
just
that's
saying,
one thing.
if you're gonna allow the shoe to have electronics, it's a lot of things it could do. It
You
could.
could play your music.
I'm talking about just like real stuff. Like it could vibrate, massage your foot. That'd be dope.
Foot
Light
warmer.
up.
Foot warmer.
Foot warmer, and when it's cold outside, a cooler.
Somebody,
Fan.
we interviewed somebody earlier.
Huh? Clip your toe.
All right, that was a good one.
I hate y'all. I hate y'all so much. I don't have a whistle.
Chainsaw on that.
I don't have a whistle. I want to blow a whistle so bad.
You be sitting down. All you hear is like, what the hell is that?
It's time, Caesar. It's time.
Every week.
Clip them
Every week.
boys. Clip them boys.
I need my listeners to pray for me right now. But no, this shoe, dude. Listen, bump y'all. This shoe, I agree, it has technology in it. I'm saying, but the technology doesn't serve any practical, useful purpose other than you not needing to tie your laces.
No, I actually agree with you on that. And it shouldn't be $720. I think for $720, it's a lot of things it could do.
I mean, right?
You can go buy for $720. You can go buy a vibrating chair.
If I can hover over the ground like Chris Angel, okay, maybe.
It should
you know what I'm saying? Like,
it should blow a little smoke or something. Like,
dog. That's what I'm saying. Like, dude, like,
For what? For the blow smoke.
For when you walk in, like you got a hell of an entrance right
like
quick.
Like you Prince or something in a Dave Chappelle video. Like
you walk in right quick and you stunting. You stunting and your shoes start blowing smoke and just lighting up crazy.
Man, look,
making noises.
I can't do it.
It should say Nike is the gods.
I got Guru, you want to jump in here?
It should have a voice or something that come with them.
You don't want nothing to do with this.
He said not at all.
You done? You over it?
I mean, innovation wise, yes, but it's really they could have did
more. It's
better.
a lot more.
As far as one, even from the design aspect, it just looks like LA Gears met Air Monarchs.
I know,
you know what I'm saying, like it with hyperfuse. So that's what
it shouldn't have been black at all.
No,
not even close.
Well, no, I mean I don't have a problem with it being black. I have a problem with just the look.
Black is such a like you got.
Well, $720. You can't take that shoe if it's all white. $720. You try to take that shoe and get it clean.
But it should have been like titanium gray or.
They got another colorway. I want to say it came in 2 different
right.
colorways.
Well, what's the name? Got an all white pair.
Kyrie.
No,
Kyrie got all white pair.
The star from Creed. Michael
B. Jordan.
He was the only person I seen with the all white.
No, Kyrie had
the all white too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. No, I mean I get why I get why it's black because you know when it does light up, it contrasts with the black.
Okay.
But it's just not worth $720. It's not worth $720, dude. That's retail. It was funny too because when the story first came out, at first everybody said it's gonna be $1,000. It was like, no, whoa, don't over exaggerate.
$300
right, it's only $720. Let's calm down.
But it resells for $3,000.
Yeah, $3,000. Like, good luck with that. These ain't Nike Air Mags.
It doesn't say how many pairs though.
Resell for $3,000. They're not.
Well, somebody trying to. We'll see.
They could try.
You know, all it takes is one idiot. So yeah. So I don't know.
How's business?
Yeah, I was just about to say Benjamin Kicks will get it. So
yeah, he'll flip it.
How's business? Booming.
Right.
Like
you know what?
Giggling when he get that drop. Come on,
let me check my notifications. Let me check my notifications because I didn't check my I didn't check my Nike. Yeah, I got
booming
like.
Yeah. So that's that on the HyperAdapt. I was gonna say something else. I don't know. Let's keep it moving. Hey, Jumpman Bostic's sneaker event calendar.
All right, you coming all out the blue.
Wasn't ready.
Coming all out the blue on me, man.
We're going in order.
Right, we got the photo.
See how she sway back and forth, man?
But we are going in order.
Wow.
Right side.
Slide to the right.
The right side.
Slide to your right.
The right side.
The right.
Slide to the right.
Right. Yeah.
Slide to the left.
Yeah.
Am I missing something?
Slide to the right.
Right.
Huh?
Am I missing something?
No, you're not listening. I just didn't have time.
On December the 10th, in Indianapolis, Indiana, the Luxury Sneaker Exchange, Holiday Heat Exchange, Sneaker Summit is going on there. December the 18th, MSX Midwest Sneaker Exchange. True. Also here in Detroit, or in Auburn Hills.
Yes, sir.
Next year to be in Detroit.
Yes, sir.
Downtown.
Hey.
We have the event going on with the Pistons up there. Also, December the 18th, there's Sneak Peek Chicago. Make sure you check that out. I plan on being up there for that event as well. That's it.
Yes, sir. So, mark your calendars, set your dates, and I don't know. You going to, what's the one you going to next week? What was the name of that one again?
That is the one called the Luxury Sneaker Exchange, the Holiday Heat Exchange.
George Kill's going to be there too, right?
George Kill. AstroTurf Customs will be there. He makes, he's made a few customs for me out of Chicago. So,
yeah.
Yeah.
We got some callers waiting. Let's get to them real quick. Let's get to my page. All right, so we got Shad from OKC.
From the Thunder?
Yo, what's up, guys?
What's up?
Man, nothing chilling, man. Just chilling on, man. Enjoying this Sunday. How y'all doing today?
Man, living.
Doing good.
Good.
Great, baby.
Yes. So I found y'all last week. I can't see how y'all understood a word I said, bro. I was talking hella fast.
We tried.
Yeah, but yeah, I guess y'all did your best to understand me, though. But I heard the podcast. It was pretty dope as usual. But I guess I just want to run a pickup. One of my girls I kind of marked off the list.
One of your girls?
Grill.
No.
Oh, okay.
That fits though. That fits.
You know, Shad is excited.
It fits. It fits.
Nah, bro. You gonna get me in trouble, man. I had to walk in the room because my girl in the living room. Don't do that, bro. But it's a T-Mac 3 in the black and blue, the OG form instead of that bull cat retro that Adidas gave us in 2014.
Oh,
so I was able to grab that. I don't know if y'all a fan of Adidas from what T-Mac was with him
That's
back in the
about the only time Adidas was able to be rocked, in my opinion.
Yeah, and a few people said that too.
Whoa.
Oh my God.
Those are better than the
Gib Arenas had a nice little line with him before he caught that gun charge and they dropped him. He had some cool kicks.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
So you ain't like the Crazy Eights at all? You ain't like none of them?
Nah. I don't. Nah, not the Crazy Eights. His own signature
Top
line,
tens?
Gil Zero that he had.
No top tens?
Hell no. What I look like?
Nah, they straight. I don't own any though, but they straight though. I like the silhouette.
No, I'm talking. I was more so aiming that question at Gavin. Oh my bad, G-SNKS.
Oh my bad, bro.
Superstars,
no Adidas.
pro models.
There's no Adidas you can sell me on.
Attitude, Metro Attitudes, nothing. Wow. All right, go ahead, Shot.
All right, bro. Appreciate it. Y'all keep up the good content.
Appreciate it, man.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for calling in, bro. Let's get to Steven from Allentown. Is this the first time we had somebody from Allentown call?
There was that one guy
Oh,
No, I'm
Oh,
kidding.
That was a good question.
I'm kidding.
It was an
I'm gonna assume that this is the first call from Allentown, so we're gonna send you some crap
It
as
was
well.
an Allentown.
Was it a person from Allentown?
No, it wasn't. Stop.
I know. See, I'm trying to hook you up, Steven. They trying to block right now.
We got to get that map, bro.
Hey, before you hang up though, we're gonna switch you back to our producer so he can get your information. We're gonna send you some crap since you are our first caller from Allentown, Pennsylvania.
Yeah, when before you hang
I
up,
appreciate that.
Before you hang up, we're gonna send you to our producer to
Take down your information.
Take down your information so we can get you.
I forgot Echo.
You the lucky caller for the day.
Yeah.
Allentown, represent.
He's the greatest second caller ever, so he gonna get a.
You just need to let him go ahead and do that.
I know.
When you get ready,
I'm gonna relinquish it because we got an echo in the room. All right, so what's up, Steven?
Hey, what's going on, man? I mean, I'm a first time caller. I actually just started listening.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I definitely dig the podcast. I wouldn't consider myself a sneaker collector, more of a enthusiast. I just love sneakers.
Right.
I just don't got the time to collect as many as I would like to. But definitely shout out to Jumpman because that's definitely an inspiration.
Right.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
My wife would never let me get to that point. I got a basement, but it's a damn sure ain't full of J's.
It got closed.
But
it just closed.
Yeah, I got clothes. That's all it got. Clothes and
I had to go through a couple to get it right.
Wow.
But I definitely appreciate this podcast, man, because I was just, I'm a truck driver, so I be on the road, and I was just so happy to.
Oh my God!
Driver, you talking about drug dealing, which is traffic.
That's that guy from the. Hey, Alan, that's that guy from the Lakers. This guy from the Lakers that's always killing people with unneeded comments.
We need to get that Denzel Washington drop in there from American Gangster. But no,
yeah, but I definitely appreciate this podcast, man. I mean, I'm trying to get my son. He only 7, but I'm definitely trying to get him into sneakers a lot. As much as his sneakers cost, I'd rather spend the money and get him kind of embedded in the culture, and it's working out fine. So the sneakers I can get, I definitely get for him. So I definitely appreciate this podcast, and y'all just keep up doing a good work, and congrats on episode 100.
We appreciate it, man. Thank you
Thank you.
for people like you dedicated who listen every week, week in and week out. Even if you don't get a chance to call in,
Shout out.
we appreciate y'all.
Shout out.
Hey, don't hang up just yet. We're gonna send you. We're gonna send you back. Gavin, you wanna do it? Go ahead and do it, man. Go ahead.
Don't hang up, cause you our favorite caller ever. So we gotta get you some. Don't hang up. We about to send you over to our engineer. So
Be careful. You might want to hang up. Gavin lines be tapped.
Yeah. He's sitting there with a tape recorder and a satellite dish.
About to do some satellite in the NFL.
His real name is D'Angelo.
Oh man, he like a walking Patriot Act.
Wait, in case anybody wanted to know, Stephen Barry's liquidated all of his stores in 2008.
Oh man. That hurt my soul just now. I used to love that story.
No coats this year from their G-Sneaks. No coats.
Oh man,
Thank Jesus.
Let's go to Marquise in Atlanta. Marquise.
Hello?
What's up, man?
Yeah, what's happening?
Are you
What's
like
good
in
with y'all? How y'all doing today?
a dungeon somewhere?
He was in the bathroom.
Right. He in Jumpman's old basement. Like.
Why are you talking about my basement, man?
I said the old basement.
Why are you talking about my old
Hey,
basement?
man, I think
You got a
Because
problem? with
nobody's
it?
there.
You got a problem with it?
Nobody got that.
Okay.
It's an empty basement.
I'm just in the house, man. I'm going to work, huh?
Jordan probably in that old basement. Like, what the fuck happened? Where is it at?
Everybody told me about this great collection and nobody's here.
Ain't nobody here.
Right.
And this raggedy ass basement. Y'all can tell the truth. That's what y'all thought.
Nah, we loved
I
it.
haven't thought.
It was dope. All right, my bad, Marquise. What's up, man? What you want to say?
Yeah, I wrote you a while back about how the price of the 16s and certain other shoes like $250, but like other shoes like $190. I just know what's y'all thoughts on that.
Price variations, guys.
I don't know because I remember everybody's complaining about the $220 price point on the True Blues compared to the Cyber Mondays that came out.
It was $190.
Was $190. I don't know why the price point was that high. I could guess and say maybe somebody had mentioned this, and I don't know how true this is, but they asked whether or not Nike charges Jordan Brand like a licensing fee for the Nike Air.
I believe.
What makes you think they don't?
I believe they do. I think that's why they charge it.
Yeah.
That's the only time they go up. My thing is, you know, with Nike and Jordan Brand, they give you a gold tip on your laces. They're gonna charge you $10 more. I mean, the shroud, they charge you $25 for each one. So that's why they got $250 on those.
I think
so. You can't even replace them. You can't even call and get a warranty on. Like, my shroud broke.
They put a design on the box.
I thought the 16s was $250. $250.
Yeah, they $250.
The 17s was $250.
Yeah, Yeah, but they got the 15s that's coming out that's $190, and those always trash to me.
They don't have much technology in them things.
What shoes?
The 15.
They don't have a foot massager.
I like the black and red joints.
The Stealth 15s are the only ones I really like.
Yeah, that was the only ones I really like too. So, they coming out next year, so I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, they should drop the Ray Allens or the Reggie Millers, the black with the yellow in the back or the black with the purple or something like that. Then I'll grab it outside that color. But Stealth, I wouldn't get them.
Just kind of just tapered off at the end.
We was about to say you on.
I mean, we literally dropped off a cliff. We was talking, next thing you know, it just went dead.
We was about to send you to our engineer to
Right.
get you a special gift.
No, we're not. He's not the first one from Atlanta. He's about to just get everybody
Now
cut.
people are gonna start putting random cities.
Yeah, I know. They're gonna
call
say.
it. I'll call it.
I know we need to get a caller ID on
Under Oklahoma.
What?
All right, Marquise. Thanks for calling in, man.
What'd you say?
All right, thanks, yo.
Yep.
All right, I live next door to Under Oklahoma, man. You ain't know that?
No.
You're next door to who now?
The city that
He was saying-
G-Sneaks just made up.
Yeah.
Oh,
a real city.
Oh, it's a real city. Good job.
Oh, damn.
Good job,
What,
G-Sneaks.
we about to send you over to
No,
All right, Marquise. I
Bye,
appreciate
Marquise.
it.
Later.
All right, bro.
Later.
Oh, our man D Frank. He on the phone. What's up, man? D Frank? Man, did he drop off a cliff too? D Frank.
You know, Marlon probably still got it on mute, so he probably said, hello. He probably talk to him. He's like, hey,
Hello?
man, before we buzz you in, you need to go stop by
All right.
Nara Restoration
Right.
before we buzz you in.
D. Frank?
Hello? Okay.
All right.
Marlon, what are you doing over there? He's trying to sell him some. Marlon over there trying to
He's
sell him
taking
that
pre-orders for Nara juice
That Nara juice.
before you can talk to
The engineer got to send us back our caller because we said that.
He forcing our listeners to buy Nara juice in order to even get patched through.
He got on the hotline right now.
Free shipping and handling too.
All right, D Frank, you there? Oh wow, he's just gone. All right, let's get to what's this Magic? Oh, it's my video guy. What's up, man?
Hey.
Hey.
Yo, I was gonna say y'all must knew I was gonna start throwing jokes on y'all. That's the reason y'all kept me on hold.
That was Marlon. Oh my, that was Marlon. We blaming
Hey,
Marlon.
Y'all,
We throwing you under the bus
man, y'all
today.
need to,
Y'all need to lay out them green Skittles, M&Ms, the Mountain Dew,
Nope.
Dara juice, whatever. y'all need to just leave all of it alone.
Anything green,
Well,
huh?
Caesar will do raffles off these screens if you'll call us. I seen somebody wait 40 minutes and he went to the person that was waiting 10 seconds.
Hey, nah, it's just pick and choose who you want to talk to. That's all.
Basically. But no, what's up?
Yeah, and then nothing much, man. Nothing much. Just today, I finally had an off day. I was listening to y'all last episode. Now I was at work driving the other day, and man, I'm glad I got some kind of self control because I would have probably ran the truck off the road laughing at that shit. That was just too funny.
It's the Skittles, man. So if anything, you should want the Skittles to be here.
I was about to say just say it for whenever I come up to Michigan, man, and just drop in the studio.
All right, bet. We'll make sure we keep
But
this.
yeah, I went up in the store to actually check out some stuff for the first time, probably in about 6 months, man. And I even had on the True Blues that had dropped back in 2011, man. I think I can kind of agree that the leather on the 2011 pals look better than the pair that just released.
I think so.
Yeah, and then I see what y'all was talking about with the Cyber Monday threes, the leather on it compared to the True Blues 2.
Right.
And then I had checked out. Yeah, I had went up in the store. What's y'all opinion on the Space Jams? Because I was able to go up in the store. A guy let me look at a GS pair. Man, they look pretty good, and I already got a pair for myself though. But even the smaller sizes to me look pretty good.
I like them. I have no complaints. I don't know what the complaint could be for those shoes.
Because they don't understand the 45 on the back.
Somebody complain about that?
I think that's most of the complaints.
Well, you know what?
Are you
How
serious?
you gonna complain about one of the sweetest things they could ever put
I
on
think
a Jordan?
They don't understand the history of
Putting
that.
45 on a Jordan is amazing.
I think from what I've been encountering at my store, I think the problem is people don't like the high patent leather, even though
You can't even
Here's the
tell.
problem though. A lot of people came into the sneaker
the
game
original.
after 2011-12, so they've been buying the retros and thinking that little bit like
Yeah.
Jordan's been ripping you off. So when he finally gives you what you owed, you don't like it. It's like this is what you should have been getting since '96. Well, he gave you in '96, and then we started retroing in 2001. So those people don't understand what they've been missing out on. They just like, oh man, that's just trash.
Look, I want to chime in on that.
Chime in.
Ain't nobody. Like, I think that's just some. I can't believe that somebody's really gonna trip over some 11s because the patent leather cut
I promise
is
you,
2
bro.
millimeters.
I promise
than
you,
what-
bro.
Like,
I-
come
That hasn't been like that since '95.
But a lot of people,
96.
talking about, a lot of people
in the culture,
a lot of people
old.
that's finna buy it ain't even gonna notice it.
By
At
what?
all.
Yeah,
the
it's-
higher cut paddle. Ain't nobody finna be like, damn, them bitches is higher.
If they've been buying the retros of the
I don't know how
11,
you
that's
can't
all
notice.
they're getting.
That was the first thing I noticed.
That's all they're getting is
That's-
the
ain't
lower
nobody
cut.
finna notice that.
G
I
sneakers,
doubt.
bro. I'm just telling you, that's what
Yeah.
people come in the store.
That
Like, I let
is-
them look at it. That's the complaint about that patent leather. Why I got that white part? Like that's really.
And
patent
they
leather.
still gonna be out
And,
there.
and the widows
And they
peak
still
and all
gonna
that.
be
like,
People
that's-
don't understand that.
Yeah.
I don't understand people
Yeah,
ask for
'cause,
OG stuff and then when they get it, they complain about
I mean,
it.
that's just like people who be smoking Reggie's, and then when they finally get OG Kush, they're like, "Oh my goodness, this is garbage." Like, no, that is garbage.
I don't
This
know
is
nothing about
We
that.
don't know nothing. This is a drug free.
I guess that's equivalent to me drinking Mountain Dew and then getting an old dude
No, that's
with
like-
the real shit.
No, that's like
real
somebody
sugar.
been giving you tasting Moon Mist. You all been drinking Moon Mist, then you finally get Mountain Dew and say it's trash. That's
never
I was about to say,
even-
sound like somebody speaking from experience with that Reggie.
Wasn't me.
Yeah, bro, give me a
but-
drug test up in here right now.
I pass with flying colors. But no, that's
Because
just,
I
go ahead.
I know Villa
I
listening
was about to
intently
say,
right
I-
now.
Yeah, I pass all of that.
Cause I was about to say, I already.
Villa drug
Because I
test?
had pulled out the
Take him in for a test.
2001.
Why quit?
Before though, after the promotion, it's a whole different story. But before the promotion,
Oh my
Villa,
goodness.
a shoe store.
We need one of our
Y'all
listeners to
be
send some
getting
clean urine to Guru.
I
Send it to-
smelled weed when I walked in the Villa. On
Hey,
that's because of the customers. I'm gonna tell you something. We next to Lens Crafters. They call mall security on us. We were under investigation by the Ann Arbor police because our
outta here.
customers come in there smelling like weed. So they said we was smoking weed
So
in the
they
back
think
room
they-
and all that.
Lens
Yes, bro.
Crafters?
Lens Crafters snitched. If you listening, y'all some snitches, dog. Lens Crafters. I hope nobody buy no glasses, no frames for y'all. Y'all prescriptions is messed up.
Wow.
Jesus.
I got it.
Dang, time out.
Yeah,
That
man,
guy
dog.
time
I'm
out.
about to destroy Sticker Girl's eardrums. They're like,
He said, I hate Lance Cranston with a
oh
passion.
my goodness.
Man, God dang, I got a little bit more than I bargained for when I called in this time.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Dang, guru.
Wow.
I ain't going to Lens Crafter for my glasses.
Yeah.
You on there with that guru.
He said, he was like, I hate Lance Cranston's mama.
May, so.
Wait, how come?
So yeah, I got a lot to look forward to if I drop in there on y'all when I come up there in May.
All right, no problem. I appreciate it, man.
You see Indiana Kicks comment.
Nah,
about the-
All right, but
better know that OG better than that Reggie.
thanks for calling in, though, man.
Later,
peace.
Oh man, we got so many callers
But
calling right now.
one guy asked,
Okay.
where's he at? D Rich Plays, I believe.
Uh-huh.
He wanted to know about the leather difference from the old days to now.
Far as
I mean-
with, like tumble leather and all that.
Yeah, I mean,
The quality was way better.
This is from an article that I
mean,
read. It's just that back in 96, 97, up to the 2000s, that the people Jordan Brand were getting any leather from was making good quality leather. Then those people stopped, and then Nike had to go to somebody else.
Right.
So with a different person, their leather quality was different, which was trash. So Nike, once they got so many complaints, and they said, okay, we're going to wait till we get so many complaints, we can use the remaster as a marketing tool, and the Fugazi people, like, we're about to give you original quality back, which you should have been looking for another leather provider after you got them first couple. The Retro 9s were really bad.
Because they can see that. Why they got to wait for us to say it?
Because they're going to see, because people, as long as it's Jordan, we can see if they say something. You know what I'm saying?
How come we always got to deal with the Nike complaints, but nobody ever complains about Yeezys? They fall apart on people. They stink.
When they fall apart?
Really?
I know. I swear to God, I haven't seen a story.
You
of
forgot
falling
that?
apart.
You
I haven't
forgot
seen
the
a
Yeezys
story.
falling apart. You forgot the Yeezys.
I don't remember that
separated.
one.
Y'all looking at me? I ain't in that.
I am not a Yeezy defender, but I have not heard that story.
You have never heard of the first couple Yeezys they was
I'll
releasing
sit back and sip on my
coming
Dew.
apart.
I don't
Guru,
remember
you
that.
heard about that?
No, I know there was a lot of fakes going on. They were
Yeah.
falling apart.
Maybe that was
There
the
a lot
fact.
of fakes
even
going
if it
on,
was
but
like the first couple, you would think it's the first
Cause I see
couple.
Right.
people was
So
engraved.
y'all gonna
and-
defend
But
shoes
I see
falling
beat
apart.
up
I'm not
ones.
defending them. I said I didn't hear the story. That's not
I
defending.
haven't heard anything.
Nike,
Yeah, I
Nike
haven't.
switched the leather up. Nike switched the leather up. We got to deal with that. They raised the price. You got to deal with
It's
that.
not Jordan fault that Nike gave.
I'm just
them
saying.
good
I'm just
trash
saying. I'm just
shoes.
saying. We always, if they write the Nike in this fine, write it in that fine, they got to deal with. Why'd they do that? They raised the patent leather a little bit. Why they do
That's
that?
what happened when
But
you-
all these other
I think
companies,
the quality's better
all
probably
these-
because it
all
isn't being
these
mass
other-
produced like how the other shoes.
Yeah, but
are.
all
That's
these
true.
other Yeezys is the ugliest as shoes I ever seen in my life.
But the
They
quality-
smell like rubber cement. When you get them under the box,
took
they feel
this
like rubber cement.
the quality to
Look,
say-
I
We know
don't
you
like them
know.
either, but I have not heard a complaint about. I have not heard anybody complain about them. I just can't. I can't even lie on them if I wanted to.
Nobody's
I have not heard
even
a
wearing
complaint.
them. Everybody buying them to
Who
sell.
not wearing them?
Who?
I've seen a lot
I
of people
see
wearing
them
them.
wearing
All
them.
right, this show is being.
I'm not
This show is.
I'm not wearing them.
I mean, I'm not wearing them, but I be.
wearing them. I had them
You was in New York, like dog. Like, how many people we see wearing Yeezys?
Okay, so somebody sent you a pair, you would wear them?
No, I would. I'm not saying I would wear them. I'm saying I've seen
haven't
other
heard
people
any.
wear
If
them.
somebody sent you a
No.
pair, would you? What would you
trying
do
to
with
get you
them?
back
I'll
from the
flip 'em
art boxes for
easily.
the 16s. That's what.
So you're a reseller.
I would flip them.
So you're a reseller.
I mean, I'm not gonna wear a shoe that I don't like.
But you're a reseller.
Call it what you want to.
I'll buy them.
Bet. Okay, there you go. Easy, done, right there.
Now, Haas, do you wear Yeezy?
I'm not gonna lie. The Nike releases, they're one of my favorites. Probably the Zens are my favorite Yeezys of all time, but the Adidas ones are disgusting.
Like I don't have a problem with the 350s. The 750s I have a problem with in the
But
boots.
have you heard about them falling apart?
I have not. I'm
No,
sorry,
I've never heard that.
Just know, if you ever put on a 350, you'd probably be able to walk on water with them.
Boom.
I believe it.
I haven't like they're horrible.
Right. Like, yeah. I don't know. I
How's
can't. But
business?
like,
Booming. Like,
let's get to who's been waiting the longest. Chris in DC. Chris, yo.
Hey guys, what's up? How y'all doing tonight?
We
How you
living.
doing?
Good.
So, first of all, whoever answering the phone to y'all, they need to be fired.
Oh wow. Oh man, Mark. Shots fired. Oh, man.
Shots fired.
Oh, man. He's drinking his own orange juice.
Well, he's not on the mic right now,
Hey.
so.
They asking for your job right now. See his face?
He said, what is that?
He wasn't even paying attention.
Hey, we find out who was smoking that Reggie.
You better, I would tell you this: when you walk in the house tonight, you better be careful because you might get maced with some non-mace. Like, he gonna lift up this mask like who should be fired now.
Hey, look, he gonna have his Nara ski mask on.
I ain't never heard nobody get.
Hey, oh man, here we go.
He's coming in the room.
He juiced up.
Nah, I ain't trying to be funny. But I don't know what your service is, but the first round of mess ups came from you, then the second ones came from me because I didn't know which one I saved you as.
Oh my god!
But you're right. But I'm gonna tell you this. Thanks for calling in. For real, thank you. We appreciate it, man. And you know what? If we mess up, we gonna get better for you, Chris from DC.
Matter of fact, send you over to our engineer.
Oh, okay. Oh my god!
Yeah, you get a
free bottle of orange juice. I want you to pay for that.
No, it's all good, man.
But it's college.
Right.
And
it's college.
Oh,
it's all
man.
good, man. I appreciate you for calling in, man.
And this is Marlon from Nar, and we don't smoke no Reggie.
You do that Colombian cook.
All right, Chris.
Your uniform now. We gonna get you a Reggie Miller jersey every time you come in and work.
Chris,
Yeah.
okay, Chris. Now that we've taken care of that.
All right, thanks for calling in, Chris. We'll see you later. No.
No, that's not what I was gonna say.
What's up, Chris?
Yeah, what's up, Chris?
Nah, so I just was able to pick up over the summer. I picked up the black infrared 6s, the ones from 2014, and those were the first. Those are like the first Jordan I was actually willing to pay over retail for because I just wanted them that much. So now, as I started to like wear them and stuff like that, I like the way they feel on my feet. They don't crease on my feet. I keep all my shoes clean with Crep and stuff like that. So now it's like the 6s are like turning into my favorite Jordan model. So my question was, I know Jumpman, he loves the 8s like way over the moon, but this is my question right here.
Jumpman got that whistle already.
He has his foot up.
Got him on today.
I ain't never heard nobody say way over the moon. Where is he calling from?
DC.
I thought he called.
All right, so what was your question?
No, but my question was, I want to know each one of yours favorite Jordan model and how that model became your favorite model.
My favorite model.
Model, not shoe.
Silhouette.
Oh
not
man,
shoe.
it's between the 1s and the 13s. I'm gonna go with the 1.
And how did it become your favorite?
How did it become my favorite?
Yes.
It's just a classic looking shoe. I mean, there's no particular story that it became my favorite. It's just
10 seconds or less.
It's just my favorite. It's just a classic looking retro. Like
It's my favorite.
That's it.
Our parents be, why we gotta do this just because I said so?
Right. There's no particular reason. There's no story behind it. It's
Just say I don't know. I don't know. Shit.
It just is. It's like Apple Jacks. It don't taste like apples, but you just like it. Go ahead.
Really?
Next.
That's what you gonna compare that to?
I'm just saying. I have no reason. Who's next?
And the real one on this lot.
You know,
Jumpman Bostic looks like a rapping dad. What the hell? What the hell? What the fuck is that?
What did you say?
What the hell is that? You can rewind it. You get the real version. Like, what is that?
Oh my God! He said you look like a rapping dad. The hip hop, hippie to the hip hop, and it don't stop.
Is that me? I'm
I mean, you came
is that
here,
a cool dad?
You came here stepping those.
My kids think I'm cool.
He look like
All right, so what's everybody's favorite Jordan?
I'll go. I'll do 11s, but just because like preschool with the bottom of them and just it says.
I do like the
Jumpman.
bottom.
It's just
Yeah,
sweet,
yeah,
and then
it
the
is.
11 lows have the Jumpman on the tongue for my size. So that's why that was my favorite.
Where's the drop?
Who's next? G-SNKS?
I would say the Retro 4. Because I think that's a shoe I begged for so hard that my mom actually went out and bought a pair.
That's what's up. Guru.
Which was my first pair ever.
Guru.
And I got a pair on right now. You see me?
Oh my God, Guru.
You see me?
Jesus.
Really, DD? Seriously?
I would have to say the Retro 13 first shoe that was introduced on Jordan brand, so that kind of showed his independence. I like that. I mean, we couldn't go wrong with the He Got Games, Playoffs, Cherries, Flints. So that's I'd say, and plus the inspiration behind it with the Black Panther and everything. So I'd just say the 13s.
Big Hoss, Sneaker Legends.
So my favorite shoe would probably be the 5s. I mean, they are my logo. So,
yeah.
I mean, just the cut of the shoe in its entirety. I love the silhouette.
I feel you. And then, of course, we got JB going last.
He already said mine.
Oh, the 8.
The 8s.
Okay.
Because of the straps, click-clacking.
What cush was you on?
Man, the same one as Marlon.
You could take that one. You had to alley-oop it.
Right. Let's get to who's waiting? GQ from Detroit.
Twittering. Wow.
Oh yeah.
What up? What up?
What's up, man?
Twitter.
What's going on, man?
Big shoes.
Hey, shouts to the whole family, man.
Y'all was
what up, though?
What up?
Big shoes.
I know it sounds bad. I know it sounds bad.
Twittering with Caesar about big shoes.
I didn't write
Is
this.
that what you said when they asked you why were you calling?
Yeah, White Ranger wrote it.
But I can't wait to hear
White
that.
Ranger.
So explain to us how you and Caesar was twittering about big shoes.
Don't say it like that. Like he's saying it like
I'm
man.
just reading it.
He's giving it some type of connotation.
Don't make it sound like it's all the way on the left.
I'm just reading it.
Oh my god.
It says you and Caesar was twittering.
But no, the way you're reading it,
say that.
the way you're reading it
Can
implies.
somebody else read the prompt right
It
now?
says Twittering W Caesar about big shoes.
Oh, Gavin
That's
Caesar.
what it
Okay, bet. Turn his mic off. We're good. All right. So GQ, what's up, man?
Explain this.
What up, man? No, man. What we was politicking about was about the fact that
Nice.
about how difficult it is for us to grab shoes. Like I know, like Jumpman, I believe you bought what 13 and a half, 14, and I remember back in the day when I was in high school, it was impossible to get them for me.
Right.
And then now having a 16,
what?
It's like, damn, what the hell? Like,
You
yeah,
what
bro,
now?
16. Like
Yeah,
having the 16. Having the 16, I gotta live by the one factor, which means that I can only guarantee the Jordan 1s and the Air Force 1s in my size.
Okay, now let's break this down. How tall are you?
6'2".
6'2". And how tall is Caesar?
6'3".
6'3". So he got an inch on you. He got an inch on you by foot size. How much do you weigh?
What type of question?
A physical?
We don't Weight Watchers.
Man, you about to snitch on his insurance company.
He's overweight. Don't insure him. Deny.
I was just trying to compare
He about to get that red stamp on
to
his stuff.
Caesar.
Where do you live?
He about to get rubber stamp like a mug. Oh my god. But no, we were talking, and because I posted, I got the
It's
Slam
probably
Dunk
your long
Sixes.
lost brother.
Possibly. But I got the Slam Dunk Sixes and the size 15, which anybody knows is like finding a unicorn. Shout out to Sneaker Legends
What
on
is
that.
you and this unicorn?
I'm just
word?
saying, it's
I
like
know,
finding a
I
unicorn.
get what you're saying, but it's just like a weird use of a word.
I mean, I don't know what name.
I'll
Something
get you
else
a
that's
better
hard to
word.
find. Thank you.
I don't know.
Work on that. But no, so
I see like glitter and stuff.
Yeah, 4-leaf
you
clover.
said.
There you go.
Okay.
A $2 bill. I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, it is hard. Like, it is hard to find shoes in the size 15, and why these brands make it so difficult, especially when they deal with athletics, and most athletes, I would think, where, my size are larger. So I don't know why they go out of their way to limit the, I guess, the size run on their shoes. I've heard people say that
that was my whole way.
Yeah. And I heard them people say that they, don't think it'll sell, but it's like, I mean, to not make them and then say they don't think they're going to sell when you have them. I mean, I've seen plenty of people complain about them not having the sizes. So you ain't got to make as many as you do in a size of 11, but you can make some. Like my biggest.
Is that like say with the Air Maxes? Like I personally like Air Maxes, Air Max 90 to be exact. Mm-hmm. And they stop at a 15. So if I want to get a 16 in the Air Max, I got to get the basic, like a black or a white or a navy blue. Like I can't be out here stunting with the infrareds. Like
go to Nike ID. Why y'all don't get y'all shoes off
Nike ID? Sometimes stop at a size 15.
Oh.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You got
depending on what they got going on, they stop.
I don't know. I ain't checking for that size.
I mean that's just. And I mean, like, some people don't notice it because they ain't freaking got to, you know what I'm saying? But when it comes to collaborations is a wrap. Like,
yes, yeah.
collaboration stopping at like 13, and it's over.
I've gotten lucky on a few pairs. Like I'm really mad like Asics and Diodora now because they only go to like a 13, maybe a 14, depending on the shoe. So it's kind of hard to like, I get gassed up for them, and then it's like I can't even buy them because they don't make my size. So I can't buy what they don't make.
Exactly. I tell people every time they laugh at me when I run up in the shoe store, like no matter where it's at, except for Sneaker Legends. I went to Sneaker Legends and they show me love every time they got sizes on deck.
Oh, man.
Yes, sir.
But I roll up to like the little basic, the basic stores, Foot Locker, whatever. And I run in there, and they're like, "Can I help you?" I'm like, "Nah, bro. I'm just looking to see what the material's like." And they like, "What you mean?" I'm like, "Bro, I just want to know what the material's like because you don't got what I need." And they be like, "Well, what you need?" Then I get the same nod and look up and down like, "Bro, when I hit you with the number, you're gonna be flabbergasted. So just let me look at these materials and let me go home." Then they always want to know, "Well, what you need?"
Are
You
y'all
get a 16.
politicking
Oh, no, we can't do that.
Are y'all politicking for a big and tall section at Foot Locker?
They should.
No, bro, I don't want the big and tall taking. Do not solo me out like that. All I'm saying is
Instead of House of Hoops, it's gonna be House of Big Ass People.
All right. He drinking Mountain Dew today.
Right.
Everybody knows you never go full retard.
All right, so
welcome to the Dew family.
We got to get the coalition for real.
Oh my
Hey,
goodness.
you got another one?
They done made up.
out
You
of the
gotta buy your
ride.
own. You only get one free one.
You go out to the
No,
ride,
they
you
ain't
can
gonna fill
grab
us,
two
dog.
of
We
them.
just gotta keep making noise until the brand's here. That's all.
That's it.
I think y'all.
But thanks for calling in, though. 'Cause we gotta
Thanks,
keep it
GQ.
moving. We got a lot of callers. AJ from Baltimore. What's up?
Retro better than original.
Ooh. What? AJ.
Hello?
What's up, man?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Oh, I said, what's going on, everybody?
What's up? What's up?
What's going on, man?
AJ, what does AJ stand for?
Oh my God.
It's my first name and my middle name. My first name is Elijah, and my last name is Jamil.
No,
But people can't pronounce Elijah.
What's your mother's maiden name?
What's the last four digits of your
Like,
social
no, like,
security
So
number?
I can't interact with the callers. Jesus Christ!
I know, right? Oh man.
Well,
It's a stiff
anyway, for
crowd
the
in here
record,
tonight. Jesus
for
Christ!
the record,
It could
to
have
help
been
you
Air
out a
Jordan.
little
It could have
bit.
been Jordan calling.
God damn, son, can I talk?
Oh, hang up! You gotta hang up on him.
Got him.
Got him.
Got him.
Got him.
Got him.
This better be important.
All right, what's up, AJ?
These things, I was trying to help you out. I was going to tell you when the first Adidas Yeezys dropped around All-Star Weekend a few years back, there were reports of people's zippers start breaking off.
See,
of the shoe.
He said he took it back now ever since you was being rude though. So
Right.
Yeah, well,
He don't even care to give you that back anymore.
This whole show is anti-G-Sneak, so join the crowd.
Oh my God.
We good.
Oh my
I
God.
support G-Sneaks.
We good.
All right.
Shout out to Sneaker Legends over
Oh
there.
my God.
You know you my little bro, man. Stop
Right.
it. Stop it.
I'll tell you.
You all right?
With the whistle not being blown.
He acting light skin right now. But no, AJ.
person I even considered like it.
I ain't the lightest person in here today, so y'all gotta be that
What?
I can't help it that I'm popular.
Oh my God. AJ. But what was your question though, man?
Yeah, man, I wanted to ask well, this was a reference to an earlier call when somebody mentioned the Space Jams. Some folks were upset with the 45 on the back, which is ridiculous.
Right.
But I wanted to ask y'all in general, because I'm actually passing on those this year. Was there ever like a retro of a OG colorway or older colorway that came out? And this is before the remastered series, but Nike made like a change to it, and you think they maybe made it better or benefited it or made it look nicer than the actual original one?
I'm gonna say this right now because I always said this and I believe it to this day. Laney Fives. Laney Fives were by far better than the originals.
And the white metallic 5.
Yep.
It was just something about those two.
That's the one I always keep at the top of my head. Like I love.
That's hard.
Yeah, the retros are way better than the originals.
I remember what's his name? G-Sneak said he preferred the Gem Reds over the cherries.
Oh,
you remember that?
Yeah.
So, I mean, that would probably be one of his.
Yeah.
Was we saying
we
make
talking
or
about
colorway?
But he's talking about a retro of that same shoe.
Oh, the silhouette. Oh,
Yeah.
I had to see.
No, the colorway.
Colorway. Yeah,
The
he
actual
mean
retro
colorway,
of
not.
the
colorway.
Oh, you mean colorway?
Yeah, like
No, it wasn't the red. It wasn't the gem red over the cherries. The gem red over the city.
Obsidians.
And I still stand behind that to this
I don't know about that one.
Still, I would
No,
take.
because I say that to say this. I'm actually passing on the Space Jams that drop next week because I have the ones from I want to say it was 09 or maybe 2010. Because my main thing is I don't really mind the 45, but I prefer the blue, like the stronger blue tint to that light purple one that they got on these new ones.
That's the original color, though.
Yeah,
but that's you can't really blame you all because Nike never gave you the original first. You know what I'm saying?
not saying no. That's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, it's cool. If I didn't have the ones from 09, I would definitely try to get these. Or if mine would beat to death, then I would. But what my question was and what I was trying to say was, I personally feel like even though the one that's coming out now is close to the original with the 45 on the back and the Jumpman is the right color and it says Jumpman Jam on the tongue, I just prefer the color of the Jumpman on the 09 pair to the one on this pair that's coming out now. Because blue's my favorite color.
I feel like the color is such a subtle difference.
It doesn't say Jumpman.
But the thing is,
It's
what I
not on 09.
understand-
It says it on the 2000s.
Yeah.
Jumpman Jam
He
on
just
2000s.
said it was coming on the new ones.
No.
Jumpman Jordan.
It says
It's not
Jumpman
on there. It
Jordan.
says show Jumpman Jordan on those.
What I don't understand is why don't nobody just want a new pair of 11s? Like, I don't understand. Like, everybody, the cut's too
I'm
high,
gonna say
the
this
45,
one more
the
time.
color tint. Like,
They don't
If you want a
know
new
the
pair,
history
buy
of
a
the
new
shoe.
pair.
it ain't
If
even
you
about
don't-
the history. Like, the
It
last
is,
time
bro.
we got a full retro 11 model was the 72 and 10s.
It's the same thing when
Why
people,
don't you want a new pair?
It's the same thing when people say it's the same. I'm gonna give you the same exact thing in music. When people say Lil Yachty's cool and Biggie's garbage, it's the same thing with this retro 11 from the two different variations. Like I said, a lot of people weren't introduced to that, and it's not so much their fault because they only with the first thing that they seen that they like, and they introduce something else. They're kind of like comparing it to what they had first.
Right.
But if Nike would have gave you the original for the first go around, maybe switched up later, you could have had something to compare it to. You
Right,
know what
I
I'm
get
saying?
that.
So
But
that's what it is.
How the shoe came to be anyway was MJ was wearing the Concords.
Right.
And the rest of the Bulls were wearing black shoes. So he was getting fined $5,000 a game for wearing that shoe. And it was the white and Concord. But
Right.
everybody thought that was blue
Right.
from looking at it on TV.
Yeah.
Then Tinker came with the known as the Space Jams now. But they changed the color to blue because people thought that it was blue, but it was really that same Concord purple that was on the Concords.
Mm-hmm.
But he wasn't supposed to wear the Concords. He saw Tinker showed them to him. He said, "I'm wearing these."
Right.
So he put them on. But it's a lot that people don't understand because they're new to the culture, so they're not understanding the 45, and they're not understanding the cut of the patent leather, which was how it was cut back in 95, 96. That's just the bottom line.
Right.
For the record, I think it's a beautiful shoe.
So why
I
you
can't speak
don't
for
want
nobody else, but I just don't want doubles in my closet. Like, if they make a retro or something.
It's no,
No,
I already have a
said
pair
to
that
say
looks
it's
all
a
like
retro
that.
11. He just don't want the same.
Because I kind of feel you on that, too.
We
'cause-
know the difference, but to him it's a double because it's both. He
Right.
got Space Jam. That's
It's
coming
the
out
same
in his
name
closet.
and the same.
It's basically the same
Okay,
shoe with
okay.
some differences.
Just
yeah. So I get what he's saying on that because I feel the same way.
So you're
sometimes.
never.
So are you passing too?
No, I'm getting these, and I might end up flipping the other ones.
What?
Right,
Yeah.
because I did that with my Tree Blues from 2011. I
Right.
sold my Tree Blues from 2011 for like dirt cheap, and then I used that to buy the new ones.
Yeah, I did the same thing with my threes.
But those was two different shoes.
They're essentially the same shoe.
No, it was different.
Once
One had
again,
Nike,
they're
one
essentially the
had
same shoe with
Jordan.
subtle
tongue.
differences.
One had a red tongue. The blue's a little off.
Right, but
who
there was
don't
subtle
want-
differences.
I don't understand. Like, people act like they don't want new shoes.
You speaking solely from the entrepreneurship.
I'm just saying, like, people.
No,
just
that's what
ain't really
I'm
be
saying.
bragging on these shoes.
He's
like,
saying that
every little
he
thing.
has a pair because I've done that before too. Like if a new shoe is coming out and my pair is still crispy, I might pass on that new pair because.
But these are two different shoes, bro. The
Hey,
09
G,
pair, the 09 pair, and this pair is two different. And you're gonna see anybody that got the 09, anybody got the new one, they gonna see it's two different. And first of all, the 09 Space Jams was crap.
No.
The quality on it was
No, they
terrible.
weren't.
Yes, they
They
was.
weren't
The
crap.
quality.
No, they
You
weren't.
should see the pair that I have at home. My patent leather is so short that if it didn't come from Foot Locker, I'd be like, these is fake.
Did you hoop in yours?
No, I have never touched. I
Yeah,
wore
mine
mine
was
one
still
time.
mine was still straight.
Mine look great.
I'm
Yeah.
dying for a new pair. My pair on my quality on my pair was so bad. I'm
Right.
dying for a new pair.
No, mine
But then
was
again,
straight.
I don't want to wear those no more. They from 09. I wore them once. I want to wear a new pair. So when you
Okay,
get
wait.
20
So if you're not gonna wear them no more, you're just gonna leave them in your closet?
yeah, that's what they for. It's a collector's
To
item.
leave in the closet?
It's a collector's item. You know what I'm saying? You wear it.
This is a great.
And once you get to
conversation.
I know it
Once you
is.
wear
I'm
it
just
out
gonna let
of
this
the
ride.
closet.
Hold on.
Just let
Right.
this know
Combos
every-
with G-SNKS
I'm gonna let this ride
and
right
AJ.
here.
Nah, like it's cool. I mean, I'm not telling you what you shouldn't do. I just, more personally, I'm not really into having doubles. Like even the threes, like if I had the choice, I prefer the red lining more than the blue one. But if mines weren't like beat to death, because I wore those true blue threes a lot. Like that's one of my favorite sneakers ever.
See, but that's
then
something I
can't
can't do that. I can't beat a shoe up like that. You know, I wear it a couple of times and then that's it.
You beat the 11s up like that? You just said that.
No, I didn't. I wore those one time.
One time.
And you ruined them up that one way?
No, they're not ruined at all.
He just wants a new pair.
He wants a new pair. He wasn't happy with the 09 version, so
I wasn't 100% happy with the 09 version. I got a bad pair back then. The cut was real low, and I'm just dying for some new kicks anyway.
So even though it's bad, you still want to just keep it, just because it's a collector's item?
I mean, it's a memory. You know what I'm saying? I actually wore those in the delivery room when my daughter was born. So no, I'm gonna never get rid of it. Never sell it, and I'm never gonna wear it again. You know, I'm never gonna wear it again. So I wore it that one time, and that's it. It's never being worn again. So I would like a new pair of Space Jams to wear.
Gotcha.
And I actually only wear the full Retro 11 version. I only wear those on her birthday. Like it's like a tradition. So every Christmas 11 come out, I actually wear it that following year on her birthday.
That's what's
so
up.
now we need a new 11 for me to wear on her 6th birthday.
I feel you.
Gotcha.
All right.
You sound like a person.
You brought it back home.
When they be like, "Why you bought
it
shoes?"
back home.
No, I had to snap out of podcast mode and actually go into Gavin mode.
Shout out to AJ from Baltimore. Thanks for calling in.
Thank you.
But I do feel him though. Like if I got doubles, and I do have the newer version, then it's like, all right, because I feel like somebody could benefit from these. Like, there's no point in
you got
two
some
shoes.
doubles or some shoes.
But you don't have any doubles?
I don't have. My goal next year is to get some doubles because I like wearing my shoes. When I see a scuff on, I'll be like,
that's it.
Pissed. So I want to wear my shoes comfortably, knowing if something happens, they get stalled and they get.
But the reason I don't keep doubles is because I feel like, once again, they only make so many size 15. So I figure, okay,
I mean, for you,
if
okay,
I can if I got two shoes and somebody can benefit,
you can get.
No,
right.
I'm saying if I have doubles.
Oh, you caring?
If I have doubles,
you caring about the Bigfoot community.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, somebody can benefit from this shoe. Like I'm hogging up all these shoes. Let somebody benefit.
Nice
I don't need two of the same shoe.
Or like mine for preschool, like there's no point in me buying a new True Blue 3 because they still look the same because we still it's not that different for me.
Right.
Like every once in a while something drastic will be like, ooh, but normally
you get
just
the new Space
the
Jams?
shoe's so small. Yeah, I'm gonna get those, but in general, you know, it's not that much
just
difference.
personally, like when I go somewhere, I just like to wear new stuff.
We know.
Let's get to Magic Aqua real quick.
You like to smell your shoes.
I like to, smell new shoes. I love it.
Yo, what up, my man, African Caesar?
What's up? What's up, man? This my man's. We do videos now, Sneaker Legends. What's up, man?
What's going on, bro? I want to give a big shout out to Sneaker Legends. Big shout out to my man, African Caesar. Even though I don't know you, Jumpman, I'm going to shout you out anyways, my dude. What up, Jumpman?
Appreciate it, brother. Thank you.
No problem. I see you with all them sneakers in your basement, bro. I'm gonna find where you live. I'm gonna magically appear in your basement.
Whoa.
Don't worry about it.
Whoa. That's called breaking and entering, but okay.
Bring a vacuum.
Yeah, it's not
creep alert.
If I disappear and reappear.
That's typically
So now you see me stuff.
That's looked down upon in most cultures, but okay.
that was.
So I wanted to ask you a couple of questions. I don't know who in the studio. Who in the studio is the biggest Nike fan? Who's the biggest Nike fan? Like I'm a ones guy. Anything ones, Air Force Ones, Air Jordan Ones.
Right, Marlon got his hand up. I know G-SNKS.
You know me. I'm
for sure. Okay, so let me ask. Marlon, let me ask you real quick. What's your take on the Special Field Air Force Ones? I really wanted those so bad. I had no idea they were gonna sell out as quick as they did. I was scrolling through. I was too focused on the black toes at the time. I'm like, man, I'll get to those later. When they drop, I'll grab me a pair. Because at the end of the day, I was like, shit, they're just Air Forces. Nobody's going to jump on them like that. And the next thing you know, I look at my phone, and every single pair is gone. Women's and men's pairs are gone. I'm like, wow, everything was out the door. So how do you what's your take on the shoe? What do you think?
I feel you, bro. That's special. It's dope. You know, it's not your everyday Air Force One. Like I couldn't wear it. I don't think I could wear it. And I really don't like a lot of shoes pushing up my pants.
I like them. I thought it was dope. I think it was dope. They gave Air Force One kind of another look besides what we're accustomed to seeing. So I ain't had no problem with them. Like me and Galvin was trying to grab those black toes. We got played. So but I think there's nothing wrong with that shoe. I think it's pretty dope, especially the olive green colorway. I just think if you got wide legs, or if you got a flat foot and you pronate and you lean inside, they're not for you because they're gonna turn around and look like some Nike ski boots. So.
Yeah, for sure. And they came with a bag is the cool part, bro. They had a bag that came with it. You got a tote that matched the color of your shoe to go with the pair. It was sick. I thought it was sick.
Yeah, I like the white pairs better. The triple whites was like my favorites out of that. It was like 4
They're
pairs.
coming out again with those. Actually, they're dropping those on Sneaker Plus.
So you probably gonna be up on those this time, huh?
Hell yeah! I already have it set. Thursday, 10 a.m., December 8th. Notify me. You already know, bro.
Hell yeah.
$165 a pop for that one. I don't think that one comes with a bag though. And another quick question. On a scale from 1 to 10, how easy is it going to be to get more than one pair of Space Jams? Because I heard they were mass producing
30.
that too.
It's going to be a 30.
It's going to be
30.
too easy. Most mass-produced
30.
Jordan of all time. So.
My man Haas is on the line. Hey, that's the number one sneaker guy in there, I think. JK, I don't know, but Haas is the man. Shout out to Haas and Cass. Hey, where you at, Cass?
Oh, man. Well, yeah, thanks for calling in, man.
All right, Doc. See you.
All right, no problem. Hey,
bro, I love the energy, bro, man. I love how you feel about the kicks, man. That's dope, man. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Hey, wait. I got over here. I got my own sound effect for you guys.
Hell yeah.
Don't take my line.
All right.
I'm still looking for myself. All right, guys.
We got to trademark that for Jumpman before everybody take it. All right, so moving on real quick. MJL23 Dan recently has been doing or putting out a petition to get Nike to come out with the Airships. Everybody knows the history between them and the Air Jordan 1, and I'm pretty sure everybody's heard the story a million times at this point, and yet Nike still has not. I think the first time they actually acknowledged it was either sometime early this year or maybe last year, and they still have yet to retro that shoe. So we got them on the line to talk more about it. MJO, 23 Dan.
They probably holding it so y'all don't bash it as soon as they drop it.
MJO.
Yo, what's up, guys?
What's going on?
Yeah, so a couple years ago, I wrote this article on SoCollector.com, and just talking about the Airship and the history and everything, and started picking up. And then in 2014, just to go back what you were talking about with the intro, Jordan Brand did acknowledge it in a tweet with him jumping in the air and showing the shoes just straight out like that with the Jumpman logo like on the bottom right corner of the picture. Blew my mind. So from then on, like, I've just been a really big advocate for this shoe, and it's just really been lost in sneaker history. So created this petition just recently because I didn't see anybody else really putting that out there. And so it's on change.org. I'll drop a link. I think you guys have like a live stream going on. I'll drop it in there, and also like forward it to you guys. But yeah, it's basically change.org/p/for Nike to retro the Airship in dashes. So yeah, it's a beautiful thing, and I go over the history, and I created a video on YouTube about it and all that. So you guys can look that up. We got about 345 supporters so far, and it's less than a week old on this petition, and we just want to keep it going. So let everyone know if you guys want this retro to happen. Let Nike know, and let's get it popping.
No, I'm surprised they haven't done it. I mean, it just seems like it's such an obvious move to make.
One, thank you. I like what you're doing, you know what I'm saying, to kind of push the shoe to be retro so people can, who aren't familiar with it, can have opportunity to buy it. I think what's holding them up is because even though Nike and Jordan are one, they're very competitive. So it's Nike shoe, but it was worn by Jordan. And, so Jordan brand's like, okay, how can we make money off this shoe? Is Nike's like, okay, this is our shoe. We're going to put it out. And we're just going to sell it. It's going to sell because Jordan wore it. But Jordan Brand's probably like, well, hold on now. Like, that's technically not his shoe, but you're going to use him to sell it. So how are we going to incorporate Jordan Brand in it, even though it's not a shoe part of his original collection? So I think that's what they're kind of going back and forth on. And, just like the Foam Posits and the Foam Posit Pros. Foam Posit 1s were selling. And then, Nike likes to be cheap. So it's like, if I make a pro, I don't have to give penny royalties.
Right.
So it's just, I think that's one of those type of things.
Yeah, and I think that is that's the mark right there because they have already established Jordan Brand at the one with the ban campaign and everything. So it's kind of like, how can they retell a story that's already been told for the past 30 years?
I think I can answer that question for you. The same thing they did with the Air Max 1 when they did the Air Max 0.
Yep.
I think if they took that same thing and did it with the Airship, it can work fine. It wouldn't ruin the Jordan 1's legacy, but you're incorporating what came before it.
Yeah, and that's it all has to really do with the marketing. I think if they can do the storytelling well and market the shoe, I think they can actually get this retro and produced. And I have a few. I've been tinkering with this. You know, tinkering is kind of like what is that? Tinker Hatfield.
Right.
I was kind of doing a play off words.
No pun intended.
No pun intended. There you go. That's it. Yeah, but what I was saying is that, you know, with the Air Max 0, that's a great story. I also think that they can play around with. You remember with the popcorn tape when Jordan retired, and they were putting out all these characters with the Jordan 9.
Yeah.
And he was playing on different teams. He faked his retirement. So what kind of thing?
Right.
So I'm kind of thinking they can even play it with that, where, okay, the shoe was banned. Let's go ahead and play with the band story with Jordan 1, but then we have this other shoe that was lost in the archives, kind of thing. So, I mean, there's a ton of ways I think they can play around with it. It's just having to tell the story in a way that it doesn't ruin the legacy of the Jordan 1. But it's not going to. I don't think it's going to ruin either shoe's legacy. It's just having to tell the story and, you know, going from there.
Well, I don't see how they could ruin it. I think it would just enhance the story. I mean, they came out with the 1.5s. That didn't ruin the story. I mean, they came out with many variations, the fats, the alphas, if anything, that was going to ruin the legacy.
I could not stand that.
Man, I can't stand none of those. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, I mean, I don't see how they can have that attitude after they done watered down the Air Jordan 1.
This is where Nike's losing. They're not listening to the consumer like other brands are. So this is where you can be killing the game, or where you can kind of get your stride back from respect from the culture-wise.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, when they would decide to listen, they'll be better off. Yeah, they lead in these categories as people who's making strides. Though lifestyle brands are picking up. Now they're starting to make better basketball shoes. You know, Adidas started to make better basketball shoes. So you're going to wait until the competition is right beside you then to try to be innovative. And I think that's what Nike needs to do next year, is stop relying on retros and get back to what they got them to.
Them in the first place.
The innovation, like when the Shocks came out, and then the foam pods, then the Shocks. We had the Nike Alpha project. Yeah. It was just innovative, fresh products. So it's like, I can go buy this old shoe that I had, but I also want to buy something that's new and dope.
I definitely agree with that. I think the problem was with Nike, though. They've been big for so long that they didn't have to listen to people. And I think, you know, having to get back to the habit of listening to the consumer, maybe not as easy as we think for them.
Now, I got a couple. What's up, Dan? I got a couple things I want to say about that. Now, first of all, do you find it hard to find people to sign a petition? Because a lot of sneakerheads now, they don't know nothing about the Airship. So in order to get people to sign it, like, they really got to be up on what's going on in history and everything like that. So is it hard to find? Because I know we all sign it because we all know.
But you said you made a video too, right? Just to educate those people that don't know?
Yeah, I mean, I when I contacted Caesar about it, I was like, this needs like a bigger platform. So I made the video. I have about 18,000 subs on my YouTube channel, which is, you know, next to nothing compared to like these other sneaker influencers with 100K and all. Right. But you know, I just wanted to put it out there and just see what happens. I mean, it doesn't hurt. So what I really want to do was just expand on the notion and bring it to a bigger audience. I made the video. I told about the history, and then it's just word of mouth from there. So, you know, if you guys are willing to do so, you know, just go ahead and share the petition. Let's see where it goes, where it takes us. If Nike listens or, you know, reads it or whatever, hey, we made some progress.
I think, too, when Nike does listen, they listen to the wrong people. They listen to the hype beast before they listen to the culture people.
But then again, I think, in a sense, I probably would think that Nike doesn't want to. You know, when you bringing out products and stuff, man, people get confused so easily. And I think if they brought that out, or they even tried to attach that to the ban theory, I think a lot of people probably get confused, and they might have to expose some untold truth. Like, you know, people might be like, so the retro wasn't banned, and then they got to go through this big hassle to explain. So I think they probably haven't done it yet because they probably just haven't gotten its own identity. You know, and if they brought out the Airship, it might just sit like as another Nike on the shelf.
I think to kind of play off of what you said, Nike have made money off their recent mistakes because the banned ones, they got sent to outlets because they had the wrong date on them. This is a shoe you made and invented. You got the wrong date on them, but they sent to the outlets. Now they're reselling for dumb amounts of money because of a mistake. So I think, you know, if Nike was caring about the culture, then yes, but they really caring about $1, so it wouldn't really hurt. Because the kids who don't know about it, who don't think the shoe's banned, they're not gonna buy it. But the people like us, who know the history about it, we're gonna buy it, so it's still gonna get bought either way. Just like the
so
kid.
It'd have to be super duper limited. Or maybe
that's
auction.
What they do anyway, right?
Or I think if it does release, it probably be via auction only. Because that's the last shoe that they want sitting on the shelves.
What?
Yeah, so I mean,
Airship.
I mean, they probably if they do make it, they're gonna make a limited size. I mean, a limited run.
They're gonna probably auction it.
They make a limited run because I think it has enough history behind it to where enough people, if they limit the amount that they make, would buy it up.
I just wouldn't want.
That's a shoe that you should get to the sneaker boutiques.
Yeah, I mean that's just a shoe that I would not want to sit on those. I would not want it available. Like I wanted it to sell out instantly. You know what I'm saying? That's just that shoe is that important.
But you would get that by doing it into a sneaker boutique because one, they're not chain stores, and then two, you can just get them 12 pair, and they're not gonna complain about them. Because you get Foot Locker 50 pair, like, what I'm supposed to do with this? I got 1,000 stores, you know. So I think they could pull it off, but
yeah.
So I mean, they can go a million ways with how they want to market it, how they want to tell the story, you know, and it just gets people's minds rolling, you know, just get the ball rolling that, you know, this shoe did exist.
Right.
And they've known about it for the past 2 years when they acknowledged it through Twitter. So, and let me put this out there too. I've heard from two people that are in cahoots with Jordan Brand that they were going to release this shoe in All-Star Weekend in New York, but they dropped it. So it's out there. It's just having to release it or tell the story about it.
Wow.
And I'll say that. So.
Well, we'll see what happens. All of our listeners, if you are interested in this shoe ever coming back out,
I would love a pair.
Yeah, I would too.
I would.
You want to shout out like you know, where you have the once again where you have the link to sign up for this petition?
Yeah, so if y'all follow me on Twitter, MJO23DAN, I'm on there. I also made a video on YouTube, Instagram. So you guys can, it's all the same name, so you guys can follow me there, and you'll see the link anywhere on there. So, and then one other thing too, I had heard from previous callers that you guys were talking about, you know, it all entails with the history and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So a couple months ago, 12 guys had started this group called the OG Support Group on Instagram. So we just talk about like the culture and sneakers and history, and you know, for us old folks that are like done with the hype and everything, we want to just kind of reminisce about things and stuff. So if you guys are interested, you know, follow the OG Support Group on Instagram.
For sure, yes, sir. So once again, thank you for coming on the show, man. You know, we always love when you come on here, man. And I hope I hope somebody's listening and that this actually happens, because it would be, you know, it would be dope to have this in my collection, especially with the history behind it. So we'll see what happens.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for the love.
No problem.
Appreciate it.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Take care.
You know what I think would be like super dope?
What's that?
If Nike would just like, I know this probably would never happen, but if Nike was like, all right, no more Jordan sales from here on out, to further notice, and just let people thrive on what's really out there, and see what y'all say, and see what people complain about. Like awesome. Just let y'all just only be able to buy Yeezys or other BS that's out there, or some Adidas.
They don't
or
want
some
that
Reebok.
because people will get used to that.
Man, ain't nobody gonna get used to that stuff.
Okay.
You will really get a feeling for, you know, like Jordans in general, man.
But going back to his analogy,
it's not too many.
Like
it's not too many sweet
if
shoes
you didn't,
out there.
If you didn't listen, like if you didn't listen to like Biggie, you gonna say like Lil Yachty is better or whatever his name is.
Ain't nobody
I'm
never
just,
gonna say
dude,
that.
people there are people are saying that.
And them people cannot be.
But the reason you say that is because you grew up and you heard of Biggie, so you able to compare that. But people that didn't hear Biggie and didn't grow up on that
ain't gonna say shit about you, Lil Yachty.
Okay.
And had their opinion value and had their opinion
I
value.
19, 20, 21-year-olds and they say this, bro.
You can't take nobody serious with red twigs. Braids, bro. Come on. Like,
you know that. We know that. But there are people who do not know that.
But I'm just saying, I think, like...
So if you take that away from them and they don't have that...
You can't appreciate what you don't know. How about that?
Yeah.
Like, if you never listened to Biggie or you didn't grow up
Right.
listening to that and that's all you know, you think, oh, this is sweet, and then you maybe hear that down the line, and you're like, what is that garbage?
You take
know
away
what I'm saying?
something.
You don't know.
I think people would greatly miss. I think people would greatly miss.
We would miss
beg
it.
Jordans to come
we
back.
would miss it. Just like the kids now.
Man, everybody, Jordans just don't appeal to us. They appeal
I'm
to
not
all
saying
audience.
they don't, but there's other shoes that's coming up. There's a lot of kids right now. Well, I don't know about it now, but they were for a while wanting some Steph Currys. That was like the shoes.
Okay, and I would like to see what people would do if only Steph Curry's was coming out.
It would take a hit, but people will still buy shoes because things been discontinued before. They discontinued numerous things that people still bought something else.
I think M23 Dan would be writing a petition to bring Jordan back.
I would, but here's my thing though.
People will survive.
People only come to Nike for basketball. So yes, the basketball buyers would be hurt, but the runners wouldn't be hurt because nobody goes to Nike.
So you mean to tell me? You mean to tell me if they stop making Jordans,
only basketball consumers?
Guru, let's just break the question down, and let's see if y'all understand this. If they stop making Jordans, you think all sneakerheads, the sneaker community, it'd be all right?
No, it would be some turmoil for a minute.
It'd be
for a minute, like maybe 2-3 years.
It wouldn't be a sneaker culture anymore.
But people would move on.
Who would move on?
People would move on.
I mean,
like,
they move on in life.
Stop buying sneakers.
They would rap still went on, and those are the biggest rappers, still the biggest rapper today.
You think the culture just gonna die?
I'm not saying that like people wouldn't move on physically. Yeah, they'll move on and they'll adapt to other stuff like.
That's all.
People probably buy. People probably buy. I see. You will see Air Force One sales probably go through the roof.
Yeah, but I'm saying nothing's going to. Here's my thing. I'm not saying nothing's going to replace Jordan.
But would you be having? Would you be having like all these sneaker conventions and all these? If they stop making Jordans,
because
what they gonna resell?
Because you still would have old pairs floating around.
Yep.
Like you still got people buying OGs from '85.
But that's what you would see. It'd be so hard to get a Jordan nowadays. If they stop making it, it'd be so hard.
Man, it was hard for a while. Like, what's the difference?
But it'd be back like that. Like people would go feeding frenzy over Jordans. I mean, you would see like all this shit on eBay probably just get.
But Nike wouldn't do that. Nike wouldn't do that because
of course they wouldn't do it from a physical, financial standpoint. But
no, because they can do it because they make money off us stuff. It's because they wouldn't want the resellers to get bigger. Because the resellers
they don't. We gotta. That's another topic though.
But
right.
no,
that's another.
That's what they. I mean, they are trying to undercut the resale market.
I mean, but think of it like
he knows that. So
right, like
So that's why mass producing.
And that's you know what? That's the biggest problem. That's the biggest problem with probably some of the releases that's going on now because you focusing on the wrong thing. Like if they are focusing on resellers, they shouldn't be. They shouldn't.
Why
be.
not?
Why should they focus on something that actually helps them?
Here's my thing. It helps them in a certain extent, but
it helps them with blogging. It helps them with marketing. It helps them with exposure. A lot of these kids don't go to Foot Locker and ask what's coming out. They check their local reseller. They don't even go to Foot Locker to even see what's hot and what I should be buying. Whatever they local reseller is selling, that's what they want.
They go to reseller for limited stuff, but here's why I'm trying to. They go to reseller for limited and dope, but hard to find.
You got to think, even if Benjamin Kicks ain't selling it, it's a lot of kids don't want it.
Because you go to Benjamin Kicks for limited and hot stuff, like you go to him.
You go to Benjamin Kicks to know what do I need to buy.
I'm going to tell you
like
why they don't go to reseller. Because the reseller.
Who's going to Benjamin Kicks for that?
Here's my thing. This is why the reseller, and this is why prices go up. And I tell people come to our store, don't complain about the prices going up because this is no shot to you. This is from me just from working retail to knowing having friends with resellers. From here it is. If you're Nike, right? And I'm making this shoe. I'm paying the designer. I'm getting it shipped. I'm paying embargo tax. I'm getting it shipped over here. I'm creating shipping with the vendors and the retailers, right? And I sell that we sell the shoe for $190. This is how it works. A lot of people don't know this, right? So Nike gets your shoe, right? Probably for at cost, Nike sells the shoe to Foot Locker for $90, right? Then Foot Locker sells it for $180, right? $180, right? So both Nike and Foot Locker both made $90 off the shoe. Right. That's why Athlete's Foot ain't around, because when they got the shoe, they were selling it more for retail.
Right.
So Nike, they were making more money off the shoe than Nike, and Nike doesn't like that. Right. So when the reseller said, okay, I sold you this shoe, only made really $90 on the shoe, but retail for $180, somebody went to you and bought it for $250 with no problem.
Right, Nike
why can't I bump my price up? And I know it's my shoe though.
See, but listen here. There's a very underlying fact that you guys are not mentioning.
What's that?
And that you probably don't even know because you're not resellers or you don't touch that side of the sneaker culture. A lot of resellers are in business not because of anything that Nike does. What is it for? They are in business because of people's laziness, lack of knowledge. Don't nobody want to go to all these stores and do raffles.
But that's what he's talking about, though.
No, he's talking about the simple fact of something else. We talking about a person is always going to buy for a reseller because they are lazy. They don't know. A lot of people go.
But what he's saying is Nike sees that.
Nike sees that, but that's something. How you gonna fight somebody laziness?
But mass produce it to the point where you don't have to.
They still ain't gonna go to the store.
We've done less and less raffle to the point now it's first come first serve.
Right, and you still got stuff sitting, but you have not put the resale.
But you can afford to be lazy now.
He's not gonna get it because it's still sitting in the store.
Right. So how's that gonna help him?
How's it gonna help who? Nike?
The reseller.
Haas, you might want to touch it to let them know because it don't matter how many pairs of a shoe that you make sit. Look at the True Blue still, but resellers still sold them. But they done sold pairs that people could have just went to Foot Locker.
You probably can speak to this more better. I mean, like you said, I'm not a reseller.
If you guys don't mind, I'm gonna chime in a little bit. Yeah. So when it comes to reselling, I mean, I understand the mass production. They just want to, kick out resellers and whatnot, but it's not gonna happen. Like G-SNKS said, it's about publicity. Making the shoe get out there and whatnot. It drives the hype. But are they going to knock us out completely? I doubt it.
No, I don't think you're going to get phased out completely, but I think it's going to dampen the market a little bit.
I agree. But what I do now, I do a lot of early stuff. So I'll get things very early. I got the Space Jams 2.5 months early.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that's something that they can't stop.
Right.
They just can't do it. So I feel like that's what I'm, dipping more into
that's
right now.
That's going to be the edge.
Yeah, that's it. That's the only edge I really got right now.
Because my point is, if they made like the True Blue things, you can still go to the store. So what knowledgeable person is going to be like? It's going to be like, okay, I'm gonna go pay this reseller this when I can go to the store. And now they selling for less than retail. They at the outlets already.
Exactly.
So
but that's what I'm saying.
So that's what I'm saying.
Lack of knowledge. People's lack of knowledge, they laziness, and the fact that people just want to buy something that he's selling. Like if you sitting at Foot Locker, I just want it because he's selling it.
Right, or let's say Flight Club had it. I want to go to Flight Club.
So how does Nike fight that? Because that's a society's block right there.
I think you can see the impact of it already, though. Huh? I think you can see the impact of it already, though. You can see like a lot of shoes that I thought was going to resell for ridiculous prices this year, I was able to get for a very good price.
But still, every reseller is still reselling.
Okay.
No, it's not going to knock them out, but it's going to hurt the market a little bit.
No, they don't. You know why? Because resellers get smart, just like everybody else smart. What do they do now? Any shoe that they know is going to sit, what they do? Hella pre-orders. Yeah. Hella pre-orders. Before you as a consumer know that this shoe is going to sit, you don't know how it's going to release.
But that's the only angle now. Before you could
It's a lot of angles.
Before you didn't have to just look at that one angle. You could just be like, I'm going to buy up all these shoes and then I'm going to flip them. Now you got to find that angle of, okay, now we got to get it early because like I just said, people are lazy up to an extent. They're not so lazy where they're going to pay up over $100 when they know they can save that $100.
Yes, they
do. It depends on the person.
Yes, they do. It depends.
The majority of people are going to overspend?
Yes.
It depends on the person.
That's my point. I'm saying the majority. I'm not saying.
Majority, no.
Right.
No. Yeah,
that's all I'm saying.
That, but
sure you're gonna find an idiot. There's always the village idiot, right?
That just going every minute.
Yeah, but when it comes to pre-orders, like what I do in my shop, I try to get it early so they don't feel like they're getting, like screwed or whatever. You know what I mean?
Right.
So if I give them that, a little bit of a boost, it might give them, make them more enticed to get the shoe earlier, do a pre-order with me. You know what I mean?
Right.
But yeah.
But still, like I said, man, you just can't fight the mental capacity of a person. And Nike, I believe that they have hurt themselves more than hurt resellers.
Agreed.
Period.
Well,
That's all I'm trying to say.
Like
Nike has hurt themselves.
They're making the hype die down.
To make the hype die down, you got shoes sitting, shoes that never should have sat in the first place. You don't make the True Blue 3 should not.
But I feel like Nike's hype has more to do with he said earlier with them basically not innovating anymore. Like they basically just I don't know what they're doing.
They're just using other people's names instead of using their design. Like the Foam Posit was gonna because of the design aspect. More people buy Foam Posits because of Wale than they do Penny Hardaway.
Yeah.
So it just that's what I'm kind of saying is that it's going to eventually.
And plus, the hot shoes right
people
now.
love. We're fans. We think that the culture, and Jumpman probably can agree as well. The culture was best when the shoes were sitting because the people who are really in it can get it. I remember the time I bought my Varsity Red 6s from Just Shoes at the time for $109.
Right.
Black and Varsity Red. Those are the times when the foam positives were $170, $180 in the East Bay. Those were the good old days. It's just now when the hype comes in, yeah, it's like hype is like yes, the culture is going to make more money, but it's also going to water it down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like from
It's
a business standpoint,
yeah.
you want hype because it's going to generate publicity in dollars.
Right.
But from a standpoint, it kills it.
I mean, we could talk about Jordans all day, but you probably know this better. Y'all two know this probably better than anybody else. What's really, really hot right now are runners and
I've said Jordan sale on Saturdays, but through everything, through Monday through Friday through Saturday, and I'm a Nike signature guy. That's when it gets established. That's who I like. This is who I represent on the show. The Pennies, the Gary Paytons, the athletes. That's who I represent. That's what Jordan started off at before he became a brand. But every day, single day, what comes through my store is do they have Ultra Boost or do you have NMDs?
Your demographic. Yeah. You work in a store in Ann Arbor.
But no, he's going to vouch for it too. No, and I'm telling you, when Roe was here, when he was in the hallway, he said it himself. We try and tell Nike, you got to do better. People are standing in line now for NMDs.
Yeah.
There's
runners and lifestyle shoes right now.
Go ahead. Yeah, that's very true. I mean, a lot of the people who walk in, they either know what they want, or if they don't, they're just hype beasts. They're asking for NMDs, Ultra Boost, whatever Adidas is literally flooding the market with, and all these colors. It's getting absurd.
That's what's hot right now.
And what color? If you don't mind saying, what race are those kids?
Honestly,
do it matter?
Yes, it matters. What you mean? Does it matter? It matters 100%. It matters 100%.
Money is green.
No, money is not. We talking about.
But being like in college, I am seeing that transition from people that only bought Jordan shoes and they are looking at the NMDs. They are doing that despite the race factor. I understand that race is a thing, but people are looking for that comfort. They're not trying to really go hooping them.
Black kids, white kids.
They just want to walk around.
I'll be honest. When it comes to the culture and they're almost all white kids. There's some Arab kids around me because I'm Arab as well, so they come to me and whatnot. But yeah, I mean,
discredit them because they're Arab or white.
Yeah, but
I'm not saying it's a discredit. I'm just saying it's a different demographic. It's a different culture.
There's a lot of black kids looking for the same thing.
I've seen a lot of African Americans.
I speak from
the Pharrells and whatnot. You know what? It depends. Everyone's specific. Some people are hype beasts. Some people are about whatever's hot. So I mean, it depends on the person, but ultimately it depends on my demographic too. You know what I mean?
A lot of people are about their fashion too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like when they're with the Pharrell thing, they like
that.
to
It's
match
trendy.
their
Right,
shoes
it's
with their clothes. Like I like to match my Jordans with, say, a tracksuit or a shirt from the shirt company. I'm with Original Roughneck. So I mean, that's the same with other brands.
Right.
People like to just match their clothes.
But I feel like what he said, like Saturdays, Jordans reign supreme. But that Monday through Friday,
you know what? I'm gonna say,
lifestyle.
I got a different perception, and I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna leave it alone. It's not too many brands out there that could put value in your name. Now, let me let you know what go on at G-SNKS on a Monday through Friday.
Okay.
I opened up a store. Nobody had never seen none of my shirts, really.
Right.
Nobody had never heard that name. It's only 2 shoes that you can put on that wall that instantly put value in your name. It's a Yeezy right now, and it's a Jordan. I could fill that store with Diodora, Saucony's. I could fill that store with MMDs or whatever. Nobody's going to be willing to buy mines to get theirs. So it's only 2 real brands out there. 3. I would say 3. You got Foam Posits, you got Jordans, and you got Yeezys.
Right.
Anything else you come in there or put on your wall, somebody gonna
But
be like,
I feel
somebody
like
gonna be like,
to a
hold on. I'm not speaking to a demographic.
I feel like there's a broader picture.
No, I'm speaking in life. I could put anything on that wall. But what's gonna make somebody come in my store?
But that's
what somebody makes.
And your store make up the sneaker community, though. You're speaking from yours.
That's
your
not
customer.
no. That's not my. That's not my.
I'm saying
it's only one thing that I'm saying. It's only a couple shoes out there that put value in other things. Period. When you go to these sneaker conventions and you see all these people making these different products for shoes, what do they make products for? They make products for Yeezys, Foams, and Jordans. That's it. That's it.
I feel like they make products for shoes.
For general, yeah. I don't know if they specifically for a brand.
Y'all in denial, so.
We work with it
I'm saying, I got to talk to these people.
You work at a villa in Ann Arbor.
But I think
nobody's coming in there for Jordans. No way.
How?
No way.
They buy college.
That's not
The only shoes that they buying the Jordan is the hype ones. Yeah, they gonna come to you for 11s because they gonna go wherever 11s is at.
Wait a minute, how you gonna? I just want to ask you this question. How you gonna? Because you talk from your store's perspective, but how you gonna discredit his?
I'm talking from a store owner's perspective. I'm not talking from I'm talking about from a store owner's
okay, well, let me ask you this.
Yours,
but
like
whether you own it or not, you still in that store and you see the people coming in,
and they all races. They all sizes. They all, but it's only certain shoes out here that really hold weight. Not that them Fab Fives that you be doing with them ice cream and
those
peanut
are the
butter.
Shoes. Okay,
nobody's buying that. What? That stuff sell out because it's bit is the.
Ultra Boost is one shoe right now on eBay that you cannot find at retail. You cannot find that.
Not
retail.
it ain't a lot of shoes. Time out. Most 90% of the shoes on eBay are over retail anyway.
No, you can find quite a few shoes.
It's labeled as a steal or somebody trying to get rid of it. But the first time a person put a shoe on eBay, it's meant to resell it.
Look, anybody that knows me, I'm not like Yeezys. I'm not a big fan of Yeezys, but they sell. They are hot right now. Ultra Boost. You know what I'm saying? I like some, but they are hot right now. Like just because I don't like something doesn't mean that I can't say that somebody else doesn't like it or it's not.
Being hot is not taken away from what Jordan is, bro. That's
right.
all
Nobody. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it's only certain.
Yeah, I kind of know what G-SNKS is saying. I mean,
I know what he's saying, but I don't want nobody to get the impression
if you opened up a store right now and you only sold Ultra Boost, let's just say you just opened up an Ultra Boost store. That's all you sold. Would you still be in business 6 months down the line?
I probably wouldn't, but
thank you.
Something
That's
I
all
do
I
have
want
to say though. Everyone has their specific taste. I order shoes out for people, things that I would I never heard of. You know what I mean? So it just depends on the person and their taste.
And those are custom orders.
But what would
if somebody
keep on my
come
shelf,
in,
I understand.
But once again,
or Air Jordan and Yeezy sneakers. That's what you have on your wall. That's what gets 90% of the people coming into your store.
But you saying a specific brand? I said runners and lifestyle shoes. That's more than just Adidas and Yeezys and Ultra Boost. There's a lot of other shoes right now that are fit the lifestyle running market.
There is, but I mean, when it comes to my demographic, people don't. There is people who look for them.
Yep.
I mean, I try to stock some myself, some Sauconys and whatnot in there.
Right.
But do I get them on the regular?
No.
Not so much. It's
Not
because
so much.
online when people are looking for it, they're gonna get it. You know.
But I also think it depends on the market. Like here, it might be different than like a DC or a Houston or a New York.
I completely agree.
But like everybody's gonna open a Jordan sneaker store. If they got a resale shop, if they open a sneaker store, what's the number one shoe in there?
No, it's Jordans because there's more Jordan.
Right.
But the thing
so I'm just
is,
saying, pay
there are
homage.
more Jordans than NMDs.
Pay enough homage to the brand. That's all.
To
I'm
who?
saying.
Jordan?
Yeah, pay enough homage. That's all I'm saying.
Nobody said not to.
Just, it's not what y'all saying. I'm just trying to state the fact that every week we try to bash the brand or try to just discredit the brand. But you can't discredit a brand that has brought us to where we are today.
Who bashes the brand?
Let's get down to stuff. We're not bashing Jordan brand. If it wasn't for Jordan brand, the sneaker culture wouldn't be as big as right now.
It wouldn't exist.
It wouldn't be LeBron.
Exist.
It wouldn't be LeBron.
It wouldn't exist at all.
Can I finish though, bro?
If it was never a Jordan, it would never be a sneaker
culture. Can I finish
culture.
though? It wouldn't be LeBron. It wouldn't be KD. It wouldn't be none of these guys. But you also have to realize though that is also another path that's being created. Right. That's all we saying, bro. Ultra Boost being hot is not going to take away from the fact that I love the Retro 13.
Actually, I think we got a little bit off topic because first we were talking about something else.
So that's all I'm saying is that it's going in a different direction. I sell Ultra Boost. I got restocking those 3 times and I sell out those, and those are 180.
Bro,
that's what I'm saying though.
You work at a villa
but they still sell elsewhere in the country though.
In Ann Arbor, if you put that, if you
worked
at a villa,
you only sell Jordans
I'm just
you
saying,
work in Detroit,
if you worked at a villa in the city, or if you worked at a villa closer to the metropolitan area, you would not be your number one shoe. Wouldn't be no Ultra Boost.
Okay, we're gonna break it down.
We can talk to people in New York. I guarantee that's
wait. And I don't really think we were talking about like that's got to be the number one. We're just trying to say that there's a variety, and you said these 3 shoes are why people go to the store, but we're trying to say it's bigger than that now. That's all. We're not.
And we feel like Nike is ignoring that.
Jordan.
It's competition though. That's what Jordan brand is big. Yes, it is. It is the truth. It is the number one shoe brand. But also, we gonna have to hold it accountable. He holds Jordan brand accountable from the stuff. Remember we was talking about the B grades with all the glue. He acknowledged that Jordan brand is the truth. But I don't mean he can get passes.
I mean, I think we kind of got off topic because it wasn't about Jordan being the number one brand, and it was.
You want to get into JB? Since we didn't talk like 40 minutes about it, so
y'all off on something I really could care less about because it's not about bashing any brands.
Exactly.
It's obvious that Nike wouldn't be what it is without MJ.
Right.
Okay, but there are other shoes out here that are credible right now that people are looking for other than
That's all we saying.
Jordan.
Right, and that was
That's
it.
all we saying.
That's
That
true.
was
I
it.
agree.
But Jordan does take Jordan brand does take a whooping because of the quality of his materials or the quality of the materials used by Nike, not Jordan. Jordan don't say use this quality.
Right. They just say make this shoe.
But since the shoe is his name,
it
he's taking the brunt of the bashing. Now, if they weren't so arrogant and would reach out to people with knowledge of shoes, such as these so-called Space Jam 9s that are the Chicago 9s, not even the playoff 9s, because Mike never played in them, and use the correct names and put the correct direction of the logos on there and stuff like that, if they weren't so unwilling to listen to the consumers and change some of their products and some of the stuff they use, they could have a top flight casual shoe or running shoe or a shoe like a Boost that people want. But they're so arrogant and going to do things their way until it's almost too late. Then they try to come
That's
with
what we were saying.
Trying to say
that's all we were saying.
I do understand what he's saying.
No.
We actually switched the topic in the same conversation. We switched the topic out like 4 times because at first we were talking about Nike battling the reseller. Then we got to talk. It was a lot.
Fade to the back.
The topic got changed a lot. Because I even lost my train of thought. So I forgot what I was trying to say. I forgot what I was trying to say anyway.
It's a bunch of different shoes out here. Everybody can be happy.
Right. Wear what you like, right? Wear what you like. He said everybody can eat.
I might put some Fusions on tomorrow. I don't care what nobody say.
You said it so defiantly. Like, I don't care what nobody said.
I wanted a pair of those white and black red 9s so bad, and I bought a pair of those Fusion ones, and I got home, and the inner guru kicked in like, what are you doing? I took them back the next day. The Kermit with the hood come on, like, you just came home with these, really?
But you know, that didn't start till when people really stopped. I know people with Fusions in their closet right now that won't wear them because of what?
Because it wasn't the original. That's why I took it back. It's just I bought it off of impulse.
Because it's the hype. You got to have something that don't nobody else have. It started back in 2006 with the Thunder and the Lightning 4s. That's what I remember.
Jump in. I know you remember when the Fusions came out, they slowed up on retros. Remember?
Because they thought that those two coming together,
right? And they stopped buying. They stopped making retros. Right. The only thing they was dropping alongside the Fusions was the collision packs. And what was people doing? They was buying the shit out them Fusions.
But so now you won't nobody post.
Now I won't nobody even touch.
They won't even post.
I bought those white and what was it the 5s?
That's what I'm trying to.
I thought, but
them
same thing happened with
I
got home. I was like, what did I just do?
Have some of the best material you'll find on any.
I was so embarrassed with myself.
But won't nobody post them. Won't nobody wear them because it's not cool to wear Fusions now. I wear them and people try to roast me.
And that goes back to my original point. If your reseller sold Fusions,
those
they
shoes
will buy them.
Those are like the equivalent of the members only jackets. It's like it was hot in the 80s and then you get like the 90s happened.
Nah, they sell pretty well. We got the dope man ones though.
But they faded out within a year's time. Not within a few months of
I ain't gonna lie to you. I bought the 5 Fusion and then I got home like.
My problem with the shoe was not.
But what was wrong with it?
No, this is my problem with the purchase. I was trying to use a Fusion to substitute
exactly
my Jordan one, and that was not. It's like, man, I want a Pepsi, so I'm gonna get this Diet Pepsi. As soon as you take that first sip, it's like what are you doing?
You got to have that real deal.
Yeah, that's all it was. It wasn't like
that's why I got the 5.
That's what's like, oh man, this is a Fusion.
Yeah.
It wasn't because of that.
I think that's what my original point was. I got you. I think that's what my original point was when I said that Nike should. Just for just this see purposes, stop making retros and see what everybody do. And they did that in the past. Everybody started buying Fusions like crazies, and they was begging for the.
That's my point though. Like everybody would like find something else to buy though. That's the ultimate point.
They can't stop making retros. That's their.
No, I don't think they would. Right.
That's their bread and butter. And they starting to come back out with the Nike Air, with the old originals. Colorways and stuff like that because they're trying to get people back interested in them, but they gotta make them right. They can't keep changing stuff up, and I know they change them subtly just to show homage to
the people that have
OG.
the originals. Yeah.
True.
Okay,
Yeah.
and I understand that as far as tweaking the colorway, but leave the directions, leave the look of the shoe OG, as you say it is remastered,
right,
and not OG unremastered.
Yep,
you
I
know,
agree.
because it's not remastered if you're not making it the same, but you have some retros that released that look like the OG.
Right.
That's why this show is dope. That's why this show. Just wait till we get the comments and just wait till you see how people. That's why, because a lot of you can't go a lot of places for this type of talk and this type of different opinions and stuff like that. Like the show started off kind of blah blah blah, but then it just got serious.
But I will.
You know what I'm saying?
Because it's organic, though.
It's
That's
organic.
because everybody's not just sticking with the script. We all have our own views
Opinion.
and our own things about it. Like that's what whatever he is that day. Caesar got on. He got a Cavs jersey underneath his Warrior. So, so with me, but signature athletes and what kind of someone who sells to people every day, then you sell to people with special orders of him. So you guys kind of have the same customer clientele. Me and Sneaker Girl worked at Villa, and we know what we deal with, and then Jumpman from the OG from back in the day. So
I'm just old as hell.
Yeah, so it's just like, you know what I'm saying? Just like people before.
I just came out of left field. Like I wasn't
everybody was like,
expecting
I'm
it.
after 35. I'm not wearing Jordans. It's just like,
Damn it, I gotta stop.
No,
Wait, you were
I'm 53. I'm 35.
But you
reverse.
pushed
Wait,
it.
you
You
were
the first collector
wait, you
that
a what
pushed it behind
rapper? A rapping dad?
Yeah,
Is
rapping
that
dad.
rapping dad?
No,
How's
but,
business?
But moving on,
Booming.
moving on real quick. I guess the ultimate point that I guess I was trying to make is that there is another lane being carved, and right now people are taking advantage of it, like an Adidas, like an Asics, and Nike is taking a hit in that department, and I don't want them to get caught slipping until it's too late. That's all I'm saying. They got to be aware.
You need to stop it now before it spills
Exactly.
into basketball, before it spills into other.
Because Adidas is, I mean, the D
Adidas
Roses
is killing it. Adidas is killing it right now. Man.
I mean, it's just, you can't even argue that.
I'm with Jumpman though. Nothing but J's, but right now Adidas is doing something crazy. They're literally to the consumer. You know,
Yeah.
you guys are
They're
saying.
listening.
That's what it is.
That's
Damn.
what
And they retro in shoes too. They Stan Smith, the superstars.
And you know what? They're getting athletes that are voicing what they want.
True.
And they're listening to their athletes.
That's why
And
James
their
Harden went there.
athletes are bringing more athletes.
Besides the
with them.
200
I
million.
think they're gonna take a hit.
Exactly,
I think at the end of the day, they're gonna take a hit. I
Who?
think Nike.
Who's
If I
taking
could
a
get
hit?
some, I'm talking about Adidas. Adidas is hot right now because it's such a lane for anti-Jordan. It's just such a lane. Like anybody that hates Jordan is going to buy the next competitor.
It's not even anti-Jordan.
Yes,
it's
it
variety.
is. Man,
Just
it's-
like the
it's not even
WWF.
variety.
The
All that
WWF
shit-
was like holding it down
all
forever.
that stuff is ugly
And
and
then
look the same, and
WCW
it's
came.
not sweet.
It's variety.
I'm just saying.
I love Ultra Boost, but it's never gonna take away from the fact that I love it's
People
not
want
gonna like
options.
Zoom Flight 98
listen,
or
let me-
Foam or Jordan though.
Let me just
Right.
say what I'm trying to say. Let me just say what I'm trying to say. Is go back to the point of
Sneaker Girl about to fall
High
asleep.
saying if he
'Cause
opened
it's
up a
like-
store,
I know.
It's just going in a circle. Like
It
it's
is.
not an end point at this point.
is.
Like,
y'all
it's
can have
just-
it then.
Move
It's
it
a
on.
circle.
Y'all can have it.
I'm just saying, people like options. So, but let's get to the release dates. We got my man Jacque Slade. Cousteau.
Hello?
What's up, man?
Hello? Am I on the radio?
Yeah, you are, man. We live too.
We live?
We're live on
Oh,
YouTube.
man.
Right.
Oh, man. I feel special.
You should. You and Alfie.
What's going on, man?
Hey, what's going on, man? I'm living.
How's everybody doing, y'all? I hear y'all arguing about Fusion. How hot they were back in the day.
You still got some?
Man, I love my Fusions, Jock. I'm going to wear them boys. I'm going to put a pair on tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, it's people you got to, wear what you like. I can't say that enough. Wear what you like.
Exactly.
And that should be the end. That should be the end of it. Like, if you like Fusion, rock your Fusion. If you like a 5 mixed with a 23, then wear your 5 mixed with a 23. That's your business.
You got any fusions?
I do not. Again, I go back to wear what.
That's so diplomatic. But yeah, so you got those release dates for us?
Yes, I do. So tons of stuff. Obviously, you guys know it's December, which is the holiday season, which means that there are releases, multiple releases, pretty much every day, it seems like. So let's start with tomorrow, Monday. We have the Snoop Dogg and Mark Gonzalez Adidas skateboard in their collection. Snoop is actually out at Randy's Donuts in Inglewood right now, and they're like doing a special event for that shoe. So that's where those, don't forget about those. They have the Nike Women's Air Max Zero Mineral Blue.
took Nike long enough to do stuff with the Air Max Zero. Glad they're starting to do stuff with that. The Nike KD9 Christmas, a.k.a. the sauce, a.k.a. cranberry sauce, which I don't put on my Thanksgiving plate, but whatever, you do what you do. December 6th, Tuesday, they have the Nike Air Up Tempo Black Pack. On Thursday, they have the Rihanna and Puma Creeper Velvet Pack. They also have the Adidas Tubular Shadow, the Tubular Instinct. That's going to be part of that Boost Pack. And then they have the Nike Special Forces Air Force One in triple white. I kind of like those Special Forces boots. I don't know how y'all feel about them. I think they look pretty cool.
Yeah.
Size 15. There you go. Well, there it is. There it is. This upcoming Friday, we have the Nike Flyknit Racer in rough green. They've been doing a lot of Flyknit racers. I just kind of thought about that. They had the platinum pair, and they just did the triple black pair. Now they have the rough green coming up. The Reebok Question Blue Toe, again, the best question in my opinion. There is the Nike Lunar Charge Triple Black. Those are only going to be released in Europe, so if you got a Europe Connect, make sure you hit them up. The Showroom and Bands are doing the 2130 collection, and then the Nike Lunar Charge Change the City collection is also coming on Friday. Now, next Saturday, we obviously have the biggest release of the year, which is the Air Jordan Retro 11 Space Jam. From what I understand, those are going to be pretty much everywhere, so you shouldn't have to hunt too hard to get them. I would obviously stay on top of it just so you don't miss out, but I'm starting to think that they're going to kind of be like the True Blue Threes, where there's just going to be a lot of them out there on the market, so don't stress yourself.
Is it bad that I'm getting scared because I'm thinking of like the election and they're like, oh, such and such is gonna win, or oh, there's gonna be so many pairs, and then there's not. Like I was just thinking.
You think you're gonna get Donald Trump in the end?
I was just thinking.
You get Donald Trump on your Space Jam.
All right,
hilarious. They also have the LA Air Force Ones. Those released at Complex Con, and so they're bringing those back, and they're going to be exclusively here in LA. So if you want a pair, hit up one of your LA connects. The Under Armour Curry 3 Davidson. Most of you guys know Curry. Curry went to Davidson.
Gotta get those.
Not a lot of people know that. That's his college he went to. He didn't go to a big school, and that's why his little underdog story worked so well. They have the highs and lows of Adidas Consortium EQ2 Support 93 Interceptor, Kicks Lab Apex Gel Light 3. Still don't know how to say this name. Hakishi Hanten. Hanten. Okay.
It's pronounced Gordon.
Gordon, there you go. Feature is the Saucony Courageous, bacon and eggs, breakfast food. And then Beams and then Diodora, they're doing an N900. Those are going to be available online only. There's only going to be on beams.com.jp. And then next Monday on the 12th, they have the 12s in the deep royal blue for those that were looking out for those. And then the What the Kyrie for those that were checking those out. And for the What the Kyrie, they're actually doing something a little different. They're not doing like the colors like you usually see with the What the Theme. Right. Usually the What the Theme is based on like the colorways. But for the Kyrie 2, it's more about like the materials and the patterns that they use. And they're using kind of a solid color. So I'm interested to see what the official images of those look like. And then on Wednesday the 14th, we have the Air Max 97 OG Silver Bullet, the OG colorway of the Air Max 97. For those that were into the Air Max 97, you should recognize that metallic silver colorway right off the back.
Are you getting those?
These are, I probably will. I haven't had a pair in a very long time, so I figured I might as well just at least add one to the collection so I have them just in case I need them for whatever reason.
Because you sounded excited.
As of right now. Huh?
You sounded excited as you read it. You sounded like very excited about that particular release.
No, I am, because I mean it's good to see like stuff come back that hasn't been like flooded in the market. So when you see something come up that's like, oh, we haven't seen those in a minute, it's good to have something like that. And for those that like those, it'd be a good opportunity to kind of re-up or to,
but
to grab a pair.
The overseas only.
But it is overseas. Yeah, it's Western Europe only, but I'm sure those pairs will make their way over here.
But you are Jacque Slade, though, so I mean, you got to make a phone call to John C.
Riley.
Yeah,
that means nothing. That means absolutely nothing. I don't know if that has no relevance in this conversation.
John C. Riley, he'll get it for you.
Yes, I'll give him a call. So, John, you going to be in Europe? All right, so Thursday on the 15th, they have the OG Prime Knit NMDs. They have the KD9 Oreo and the Nike Air Foamposite 120 in that royal colorway. Yes. I personally don't own any foams. Nothing's wrong with foams, I don't think, but I figured this should be a pretty big release since it's the royal colorway, and that seems to be a colorway that resonates with,
the best colorway.
There you go. There you go.
Are they going to go back to the is the cut higher on those? Because the ones they've been like retroing lately have been the low cut. Like the originals were a little bit higher than the recent foams we've seen.
See, and this is one area where I will defer to someone else because I am not a big foam fan. I literally own 0 pair of Foamposites just because they never really appealed to me.
Right.
So again, like what you like. So I don't know if it's higher or lower. I don't even know what the OG versus the new one. I can't be like, oh yeah, see the swoosh. It's at a different angle than the original. Like I don't know enough about phones to tell you that.
It till you make
and then act like you know. And then on Friday, December 16th, we have the Kobe AD in black and white. And then that Saturday on the 17th, we have the Air Jordan 3 Wool. Those look pretty cool. The Retro 11s in grade school, that red velvet.
Yes.
I kind of thought, I was thinking about those. I was kind of like, I wonder how big they're going to make those. I might try and pull the trigger on those. There you go. Air Jordan 1 Retro 1s, they're going to have another grade school. Those are going to be red velvet as well. And then obviously the Nike Jordan Becker Freestyle 2016 collection is dropping on the 17th as well. And shameless plug here, I've been unboxing each shoe in the series of the Freestyle collection. Ooh. So hit up my YouTube channel and you can check those out. Ooh. And then the Adidas Easy 350 Boost V2 black and white. Now that news just came out this week. Right. I don't know if that's been confirmed yet, but that's like, so let's put that in the rumor speculative category.
Right.
I don't want anybody to be like, on the 17th I'm copping the black and white ones and they don't even come out.
Right.
Again, make sure you follow Adidas Originals over on Twitter, and they'll tweet out when and if they're actually going to release on the 17th. But as of right now, that's what the streets are saying.
Nice.
And that's all I have for right now.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you as always. I know you're getting. Well, you already got yours. I don't know about that. You got the Space Jam pack.
Got my what? What are you talking about? Oh, Space. Oh, yeah. I got.
He was like, oh yeah.
Oh no, right? You act like he forgot.
I
know you had it. He's probably looking at it right now.
That is horrible.
Right?
No, I'm very blessed. I got very lucky. I do admit that.
Ryan Seacrest of sneakers, man. That's what it gets you.
I'm trying.
Hey, you gonna be in Fort Lauderdale or no?
No.
Okay.
No.
Nope. See you at the
next
next
one.
one.
You talking about SneakerCon?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna make it out to this one. I probably won't go to SneakerCon again until next year.
Cleveland?
Probably Cleveland.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll see you there.
Yeah, so we can set it off in Cleveland.
All right. Once again, shout out to Jacque Slade, a.k.a. Cousteau. Follow him on Instagram.
Cousteau.
Yeah.
Follow him on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, Facebook, probably some other social media that I can't think of right now.
Tinder.
Yeah, it's all under Cousteau. Tinder. My Tinder profile, Cousteau.
MySpace. He's still on MySpace? He's very active on MySpace.
Yeah, my anime profile is Cousteau as well. So check me if you're in the streets.
Yes, sir. All right, man. Get you some fusions and some phone posits by the next time we see you too.
I'll work on that.
Work on that.
I probably won't though.
All right, man.
Y'all enjoy the rest of the show. Appreciate y'all having me on.
No, man. Appreciate you doing it for us.
All right, guys.
See you. All right. I got somebody else on the line too, because we're about to get to my favorite segment of the show, Lady Sneakerheads of the Week. We've been actually, for our Lady Sneakerheads of the Week, for the most part, we've been working with the KickItWitDD 365 page on Instagram. And so recently, on social media, on Instagram in particular, we announced that we were going to collaborate on that end, on that segment. DD.
Hello?
Hey.
Hi. Oh, my God, finally. I got scared. I thought you guys wasn't going to respond.
No. It doesn't, you know what's funny? It doesn't matter what day we call or what time we call. You just sound so chipper, like, all the time.
I have so much to say, like, and I'm even, like, in the chat of your YouTube live stream. And, like, it amazes me with all these comments of what people saying and what people calling to you guys about. It amazes me.
Yeah, I get amazed every now and then.
Like, my thing is that people don't care about the history of shoes. And I disagree. Where I come from New York City. And most sneakerheads and most sneaker enthusiasts are from the East Coast, from the city, because due to hip-hop and stuff.
Right.
And one of the things you need to know is about what you wear on your feet. It is important to know about the history, because there's been situations that people will just bump into you, be like, oh, what you wearing? What you know about this? What you know about this? If you don't know the information, you get blasted and you will look stupid.
That's dope. You hear that, real one?
I swear.
I seen that on there on the live stream chat.
And I'm the first one to
Hold on,
say
time
when
out.
stuff is wrong.
Yeah, I just seen that, and then
He's
especially with
okay.
being a guru, it's just like you shouldn't be a guru. Then that's when I saw when I read it. I felt some
See, but
type of
y'all
way
can't
like.
acknowledge that. The fact that he
Yeah,
doing
we
is the
can.
fact that he done made the show. Now y'all talking about
He
him.
can get on the show. This be his last show.
But I, DD,
One and done.
DD, I swear I feel what you're saying. That's why when we was in New York, I was like, man, I love New York.
Like, for example,
I love New
this
York
is what
and
I'm
the
stressing
vibe.
about. The 11th. The 11th, I'm stressing more about the history. For example, the Jumpman logo on the ankle. People saying it's purple. People saying it's blue. No, the actual term of that colorway is Concord. That is the Concord colorway of that Jumpman logo.
I hate when people act like history doesn't have a impact. Like the history of a shoe, like the black and red ones. Like, it's a dope shoe, but the reason people really want that shoe is because of the whole attachment to the whole ban story, even though they technically weren't the ones that got banned. But it's that attachment.
And
That's why that
also,
shoe.
And it's also the trend as well. You got to remember, unfortunately, in the sneaker world, unfortunately, resellers make the whole community. Unfortunately, these dudes are reselling certain stuff, like all these sneakers, and not giving us enthusiasts or collectors a chance to purchase a sneaker. Back in the days, you could just walk into the store, try on the sneaker, take your time, buy the sneaker, walk out. No, you got to fight your way to go into the store. You could even try on the shoe. Like, I feel bad for certain people who've never purchased a certain shoe model, and if they want to purchase it, they can't try it on or anything.
We know, man. We know.
Man. Now, you dropping some knowledge right now, man. It's just funny how people act like. I mean, I guess we reading the comments on YouTube right now. What's his name? The real one?
We appreciate it, and that's kind of where I kind of came from, was the history aspect of it. Because my history aspect that coming, of course, a lot of these people nowadays, they don't like to read.
No,
that's the read
the headline.
That's why I be so reluctant to, because Alan even asked me write an articles like I want to, but I just don't put my blood sweat into this article, and people just gonna skim up, read a couple sentences, look at the picture, and click on to the next one.
Right.
So that's what a lot of kids' problems, that they don't want to read. Then too, Nike doesn't. All these brands for the most part, they don't kind of recreate the culture that we grew up in.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? With the ads and the Penny 2 commercials and the Fun Police commercials. So you don't have that same feeling where you can, when the shoe comes back, you can dive back in your memory. Like, I remember these was part of this and this and that. So, I mean.
Well, when I was growing up, the commercials that, like, actually pertained to me was the Foot Locker commercials.
Yeah.
The Foot Locker commercials was the one that actually made me learn about, what's coming out. Or either way, I would just go to my mom and pop shop, and they will have like a on their door window, like a poster of like what shoes coming out this week, and everybody would know, okay, this shoe is coming out this week. Or even then, there used to be a mom and pop shop that got shut down back in 2012 because the owner was being lazy. It was called Jeans Plus. Everybody knows in the Bronx, Jeans Plus was one of the best stores, and the owner, what he usually do was, for every store, he will have a glass case, and he will have showing inside that glass box the next Air Jordan sneaker coming out, so that people could see what it actually looks like.
Right.
And I really love that, because when I was little, I was like, okay, this shoe is coming out. Okay, I know what it looks like. I know what outfits to wear it and all that stuff. You already know in him what does it actually look like.
Mm-hmm. I feel like right now, like, I don't know if anybody watched South Park, but I feel like right now we're eating those member berries. But no, I mean, it's a lot of history involved, and that's part of the nostalgia of it. You know, is the history, especially with a pair of Air Jordans, because especially throughout his career, he would some type of achievement that he would do, or something significant would happen with that shoe, like the Last Shot 14s. You know exactly what I'm talking about when I say that, and you know exactly what the scene was when he wore that shoe. Like, there's no misunderstanding with that. But in any event, once again, I did want to just reiterate to the people, like, you got some projects coming up with the whole lady sneakerheads segment, whatnot, that we're going to collaborate on. Like I said, we've already been using the KickItWitDD 365 page for our lady sneakers of the week.
And I appreciate that.
Yes, ma'am.
I appreciate that. Thank you guys so much.
White Ranger, Didi's on the phone.
White Ranger, where are
I've been
you?
listening all along. Hello, Didi. I
Hola,
miss you.
White Ranger, ¿cómo tú estás?
Ah, ça va. Okay. Well, I go to French. Ça va. Yeah, ça va. But you talk any language you want, my baby.
We gotta bring him to New York next time we come up there.
Didi, are you gonna be in?
Yeah, White Ranger, you gotta come to New York. You gotta come to New York, White Ranger.
Well, are you gonna be in Fort Lauderdale?
No, I'm not. Unfortunately, I'm gonna be busy this month because I have a lot of events and stuff to do as well, and plus a lot of sneakers are releasing. In fact, this month.
You know, that's really too bad because I just had my members only jacket pressed and I am ready to go.
Oh,
You gotta get you some fusions to go with that members only jacket.
I already got them picked out.
All right, so we got our list this week of the lady sneakers of the week.
Oh, so it's my turn.
Cool.
Hold tight. Yes, you know it is that time. It is time for the Lady Sneakerheads, the Sneaker Box podcast, Lady Sneakerheads of the Week. Brought to you this week and each and every week by Didi Negron and her KickItWitDD project, KickItWitDD 365 project. Where's that? Where's
Instagram.
It is indeed.
Hey.
And aside from me looking stylish in my members only jacket, I gotta give a couple of shouts here. Of course to Didi, since you're here with us. And I also have to give a shout to the Sneaker Girl. Hi, Sneaker Girl. Go green.
Go white.
What?
Yes. I was just talking Irish, that's all. And you read into it any other way you want.
Oh my God.
And of course, I got to give a special shout to Tracy Desu and Amish 3773. I'm probably going to mess this up, but Jesquatch. I think that's kind of like Sasquatch.
You said it right.
Did I? Did I? Wow.
Yes, you did.
Some of these names are ridiculous.
And
Hey, that's their names. You can't say nothing about it.
that's right. Very true.
It's okay.
And then there's my girl, Tante Turnshoe. As
Yes, you
opposed
said
to
it right.
as opposed to Tonto Goldfarb. That's a long joke that I'll tell you another time. Then what would a day be without Model Chicken Kicks and Ori? One of my favorites. Meow. I gotta give a shout to Kitty 6Cat9. I don't think that's a score. But in the game of love, who keeps score anyway?
Oh my God.
Gotta give a shout to #Shelly. Thanks for listening, my darling. And of course, who doesn't adore Mimi? Or is it Mammy? I don't know. Didn't know which way to go on that. Last but not least, I do have to give a shout to Sandra Lambeck.
What?
I understand she's going to be mentioned on every show.
What? Oh, because she's a model?
Yes. Still waiting for her to send me a pic.
Oh, my goodness. Slide in her DMs.
Yes. So, those are this week's Sneaker Box podcast, Lady Sneakerheads of the Week. And they are, of course, brought to you this week, just like every other week, by none other than Didi Negron and her KickItWitDD 365 project on...
Hey!
Yeah, and we have Didi right there. That's all I got for this week. I'm going to go dream a little bit more about Didi.
Thank you, White Ranger.
My pleasure always, Didi. You just keep being you, okay? That's it. I am out.
See ya. All right, we about to wrap up. Didi, next time we come back to New York, though, you got to get us in the Yankee Stadium.
Oh, yes, definitely. I'll call some people up so you guys could, shoot and you guys could, could see the actual stadium. It's really nice, but especially when it's warmer, it'll be better because it's too cold up here now. It is too cold.
Yeah, I can only imagine. Being without water, too.
Yeah, it's gonna rain starting tomorrow, and it's gonna rain all the way to Thursday. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's snowing right now, too. Yay.
Right now outside?
Yeah, it's snowing outside right now.
Woohoo! Get the hell out of here.
Oh, that's crazy. It's snowing where you guys at now?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
Yes, I'm ready.
I wish I had some snow.
It's not sticking though, but it's coming up.
Oh, Dee, I think we're talking something different when we're talking snow.
Oh my God.
White Ranger.
White Ranger, no.
White Ranger at the dark.
After dark.
Hey, when the door opens, I usually slam my foot in it.
Oh my
Okay.
Oh, like you sliding in girls' DMs and stuff? Okay.
Uh-oh.
He just
Whoa.
said he put the snow emoji in there.
I did, of course, and I do say Astroglide. That's the only tip that I'll.
All right, Dee, thanks for calling in. We had fun with you as always, and I cannot wait to come out to New York to see you again.
I can't wait. Bye, guys.
See ya. See you. Bye-bye.
I see you.
Before we forget, man, I gotta shout out this man right here, Jumpman. Appreciate you, bro. Thanks for the opportunity. We did drop the collab.
Oh, it dropped.
Yes.
We did drop the collab video today. Basement of the J's 2.0. Super dope.
Yes.
You can find it on Jumpman's
YouTube.
YouTube.
Shout
And
it out.
same thing. Jumpman Bostic, and then you can also find it on the G-SNKS 89 network, man.
Cannot wait to see it.
It was dope, man. Like I said, I just want to say
This is going to be the definitive version for part 2 for Jumpman's Basement.
Thanks for the opportunity, brother. Appreciate it.
Sir.
Yeah, no doubt. Appreciate
what's
you
up.
falling through.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Jumpman, them boys up to something.
Was that the music playing when you rode up?
No, actually, when he was going down the stairs.
Oh, that's what it was?
Yeah,
Okay.
we threw it in
That's
there.
what's up. I
It's
knew
in
that was
there.
going to be in there somewhere.
It's in there.
All right. So shout outs real quick. Once again, shout out to my man Big Hoss with Sneaker Legends.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, for coming through. Man, we got so many phone calls and I just got tied up.
We're going to get some more next week, man. A lot of people in next week going to want to chime in.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. But speaking of Sneaker Legends, this is Detroit's newest sneaker spot. If you missed out on your favorite sneaker release, no problem. Just make your way down to the store located at 1033 Howard Street in Dearborn, Michigan, or you can look up the inventory of the latest and greatest sneakers on the website at sneakerlegends.com. You want to say something real quick to the peoples?
Just real quick. I'm going to have, well, I already did in-store, but all my prices have dropped. Literally all my inventory. So online will be updated within the next couple days. Just wanted to throw that out. I'm going to be more reasonable, guys. Even more so than before.
Are you saying you're okay?
I'm going to try not to be a reseller while being a reseller. You feel me?
Okay.
Good luck walking that line right there.
All right.
Also, shout out to my main man, Mike Rich. Follow him on Instagram at Rich_Mike23. Check out his YouTube channel, Rich's Kicks. You got something?
No.
Also, shout out to my man Sean Paper Tracer Williams and D Wells from OSD Live. Check out the past and present episodes on iTunes and Android podcast apps. And if you live in a city that's fortunate, or if you are fortunate enough to live in a city where they are doing the social studies program, make sure you sign up for that. You can go on their social media profiles and get more information on that end. Most Sports Talk with Christopher Henderson, aka Hollywood Code 85. Hollywood, I saw that video of you shooting that jump shot at the Mavs game. That was dope. They did like the Matrix 360 camera view. He said that was gonna be the last jump shot he shot in life, just because of that one video. So that was dope. Check out his website, mosportstalk.com. If you live in the Metro Detroit area and you need your sneakers brought back to life, or you got a dope idea for a nice custom for your shoe, go to Michigan's #1 shoe restoration store, Nara, Detroit. They're located at 26925 Plymouth Road in Redford, Michigan. And while you're there, check out the shoe wall of gently used to dead stock sneakers. Remember their motto: you may age, but your shoes don't have to. And once again, we got to shout out our family over there across the pond, Crep Protect, the official partners of the Sneaker Box Podcast. Make sure you use their products to clean and protect your shoes from anything life or nature throws at it. Get the most out of your sneakers and practice safe stunting. Go to crepprotect.com and get your shoes some protection. They recently came out with the peel for all y'all people that got like athlete's foot or just smelly feet in general. But I think they're only selling
Or just
them.
long toenails.
See, we almost made it to the end of the show. But yeah, I think.
Got him.
Oh man.
How's business? Booming. Like,
but yeah, I think as of right now, the pill is only being sold over at Foot Locker EU. So
the pill, that just don't sound.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna talk to her like, yo.
You hear that and you instantly think, oh boy.
Yeah, y'all need the pill. Y'all need the pill for y'all feet. But Anyway, before we leave the show, y'all know we can't leave without the word. Now, last week's word was dope because he pretty much just let the show just dropping the mic on people. What's this week's word, though?
Oh, man. The evening word. Sometimes you don't realize your own strength until you come face to face with your greatest weakness.
Yes. Nice. That was deep. They've been deep. You've been on a roll.
Hey.
They all been deep.
That's real life stuff, man. You know, no one is without problems, not even me. So, you know, hey, you got to rely on that man upstairs, bro.
Yes.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, you should hear your words when you're not on the microphone, dog. You
Stop it, man.
Oh, yes. Respect yourself.
This D'Angelo Russell, the third. Second, third.
Nah, bro.
Respect yourself.
I didn't say that. He said that.
I was driving. It sounded like you. It sounded like you. It sounded like you.
When you got that, when you got that original.
I wish we had recorded that. I just want.
That sounded like you.
I want the viewers to know what that word was.
No, when you had that original roughneck clergy collar on, when you take that off, hood, you be turning to Bernie Mac. Woo! Who said OG's garbage? Wait, I smacked you out.
Jumpman after dark.
Was I sleep talking?
I'm telling you.
You was awake.
I mean, he on point. I said, man, my piece.
All I know is
he's like, where's that? You know I'm packing the heat. You know I'm packing it.
Only thing I know is I was driving and my back was turned. And it sounded like Jumpman Boston to me.
It sounded like Jumpman to me.
Wow. You don't look around.
You need to
respect yourself. Respect yourself.
Oh my goodness.
We saw that girl.
I ain't gonna say the second part. I ain't gonna say the second part, but
okay.
That's gonna be the greatest inside joke ever.
I'm gonna put it on a shirt.
No, remember that.
Put it on the shirt.
That girl walked by.
Right.
You gave us that
I'm
2 cent
putting it on the
advice
shirt.
about her.
It's going on the shirt.
Respect yourself.
I do not
More than you
remember that.
respect.
I don't remember that.
More than you respect.
Right, more than you respect. All right, man, we out, man. Guru, Sneaker Girl, G Sneaks, Jumpman, my main man, Big Hoss for Sneaker Legends, White Ranger, my man Marlon, Nar Detroit. We are out. Peace.
Hey, guess what? I'm Eric's bitch.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am! You own this ass!